thing in the morning.
Yeah, so welcome to D&D
Hogwarts.
Play 20.
Mm-hmm.
We are an
Hogwarts
incredible
edition.
and fun community all over the world who loves TTRPGs, role playing, and games in general. And if you want to be a part of the many, many games ongoing and the ones to come, you can always join our Discord server for all the information to be a part of it and all games that you can watch here on stream and out of it. So go check it out. And I think I will pass it to the headmaster so we can introduce everybody before the recap.
Uh-huh. And before that, I need the rest of you to roll me a d12, please, to see
Oh,
where
that
you're
is
Again?
true.
sitting.
Yeah.
No,
Again?
just I only have 2 people who haven't done that yet. Actually, yeah, 2
Slackers.
people.
I completely forgot.
Ava
well,
and Amelia.
Slackers.
Well,
it's been
there
a
was
week.
a reason.
I know.
12.
A 12. Oh, okay.
A D12. I don't know. What did I do? Crap.
You good?
No, I just woke up
Yeah,
and nothing is working in my brain yet.
that's okay.
So we're gonna do this.
Beautiful.
Bloop.
The turn order up there, Gideon, is for when after everything is done, we're going to do initiative to see who's going first. An 8 for Amelia. Ooh, okay. That'll be
Alright.
fun. Okay then,
I
thank you.
obviously get the best car because I rolled a 12, right?
I rolled a
Well.
I think technically I get the best card because I rolled a 7, and that's the most magical lucky number. So
You're not the only one who rolled a 7.
It's 3, not 7.
Fucking Alonso, really?
So,
Get your own card, you nerd.
move everyone over to your cart, and you will see. So, can I have everyone introduce yourself and your character, please?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can do initiative to start, and then we'll go from there. So if everyone wants to click on your character and then hit initiative, please.
How in the world did we end up in the same cart together? That's brutal.
Right?
That's
I
brutal.
knew that was gonna happen.
I hate that
I
for us.
felt it. I felt it in the force. I was like,
Ugh.
shit.
I feel like we're gonna slowly create a phobia of otters for Alonso.
Mhm.
I will work on that immediately.
This poor cat.
Leave him alone.
So
Gotta
where
get to
where am
4.
I?
Did you roll?
I see it. I see it.
That's okay.
Oh, yeah. I rolled
Perfect.
a 12.
All right.
A 2.8.
No, it's fine. So I put the my dex modifier in there so that if there's a tie, it knows who goes first or not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
that's how
didn't.
we
I didn't
make
actually
decimals.
roll. I just rolled on there to get myself on the board. I roll physical dice for actual stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have an 8,
Oh, I should have done that.
and we're not
if
going
it-
to talk about the fact that I definitely have a negative in dex.
No.
So,
Not
shush.
at all.
That's fine.
We'll
I'm
look
gonna
at
roll
that.
just so I'm on there, but
Yep. That is fine.
it didn't work. Oh, it did. Okay, cool. But I rolled a 5.
Okay, I should switch.
All
to
right.
I would re-roll, but I really like that initiative roll, even though it doesn't matter right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Alonso, you rolled a 17?
What did Klauth get?
I did.
You need to edit it then.
It wasn't letting me, but it's all good now.
Did Klauth roll initiative yet? That's okay. We will start with Amelia. You can introduce yourself and your character.
So Amelia is, I don't remember how tall I have her, honestly. Usually I remember those things, but this is a kid, so I don't remember. She's got really long, really dark hair that's kind of wavy curly, gray eyes. Kind of looks like she could be related to Harry, but she's really not, I promise. She does wear glasses, and she has a tawny owl named Winston. and we recently found a YouTube stream that you get to watch a tawny owl. So I've actually been doing that a lot lately.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I know, I got so excited, and I'm like, oh. She'll just be chilling in her little seat thing, and she'll pull out one of her books to read because she feels kind of like, now that Hagrid's not there, she's just kind of like, I don't know what to do.
Understandable.
She went from like loud, curious, and excited to now she's like, oh crap, I'm on my own now.
All right.
How does
Alonso.
Hagrid get to this school?
We'll find
He
out.
probably apparates. I don't know.
He doesn't have magic.
We will
That's
find
true.
out.
He's not
He
allowed
has
to. Yeah.
some magic, but
He has a
not...
flying motorcycle.
Oh
This
yeah,
is
I forgot
true.
about the motorcycle.
Suspicious. I mean, at this point, I don't know if he kept it. He might have given it back to Harry.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Anyways, I got
Next.
distracted.
Alonso.
Alonso, hello. I am Raza, and I'm playing Alonso. Watch it, Zabini today. He is 11-year-old with curly black hair, has the striking good looks of his family, the Mediterranean look, and he has a really dapper looking cat called Mr. Eleganto. And he is hoping that he can have some peace and quiet on the train. Obviously, he hasn't seen he's about to walk in, I assume. So, and yeah, he's quite tall for his age. He's like 5 foot, so he's a little bit taller than everyone. Everyone is like midgets compared to him. So that's him, ready to learn.
Perfect.
Ish.
Gideon.
Gideon is. I was eating. Gideon is about 4'5". Red hair, green eyes, typical Weasley. I don't know. I wasn't listening to everyone else's introduction, so I don't know what we're doing. But
You're doing
very interested in learning and reading her book about otters because she just picked up a little otter friend. And definitely already in the cart when Alonso gets there because I did not have anyone to say goodbye to at the station. Which means I was here first, so get out of my cart.
Yeah.
Continue.
Perfect. Ava.
Hi, my name is Mariana Vagabunda, however you know me. And oh my god. Okay. That's a bit delayed.
Ah,
And I completely forgot what I was saying. Okay, cool.
Introducing.
Yes. I'm
Well, there's
trying.
me.
You keep putting emphasis on it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Ava is a little blonde girl with blue eyes, very energetic and very nerdy and on a mission. And very spoiled.
that's all.
Yes. I'd say that's the best I can do.
Perfect. Maddie.
Hello, I'm Molly B. Maddie is a another little ginger girl with super curly, thick not fur, hair.
Oh.
Vegas.
Wrong campaign.
You know what? Curly hair feels like that sometimes.
I was gonna say,
Yes, sure.
It
I'm
really
just gonna
does.
say.
let's
It
give
really
it
does.
four
Can't relate.
years. Maybe that'll happen. Yeah.
Oh, God. She's got freckles, green eyes. She looks very Weasley-ish. You get a little bit of deja vu when you look at her. If you've recently seen
Ugh.
Gideon.
We're
Did
everywhere.
you just audibly like shiver?
You did.
Oh, Weasley's
Yeah.
got it. She's got like a little like a petite build. She moves gracefully. She was a ballet dancer. And she's got this weird little creature that's glowing, chilling, just kind of like moving in and out of her robe so you can see, and some like bioluminescent light shining through her clothing, through her robes. Yeah, that's about it. She's probably looking at a book about Hogwarts right now.
Cool. And finally, Klauth.
Yay! Okay. My character's name is Klauth Sayre. He's a very small, a small boy with light blonde hair, like white blonde hair. He is very kind. He's very quiet. He's very inquisitive. In his free time, you'll see him wildly sketching ideas in his sketchbook. His dreams of becoming an artificer of sorts. So recently he made friends with an otter named Herschel, and it's beginning to feel as though the otter is a extension of the evil extension of Klauth. So like the otter is kind of a klepto, and we're finding out how that unravels.
Perfect. All right, and that is our lovely cast. And now I believe our Ava is going to give us our recap of session 1.
Yeah, because I'm
Huzzah!
Nerd.
Nerd.
All right. So,
Cat.
last time on Hogwarts: The Next Generation, well, we started off the session with our players getting their Hogwarts letters and going over what they did to prep for school. From there, we heard about how each of them got to Diagon Alley. Ava Harper came via the Flu network with her mother, Beatrice Harper. Gideon Weasley was sent to her grandparents' house first so that she could go with the rest of the Weasley crew. Alonso Zabini came with his father, Blaise, via their own Flu network at their estate in Italy. Emelia Beckett came in a London cab and dropped off just outside of the Leaky Cauldron, where she was met by one very large Hagrid who was helping some of the Muggles and others with family abroad. And our cousins, Maddie Scamander and Klauth Sayre, came with Aunt Luna Scamander, Rolf, and the twins. Once everyone was at Diagon Alley, they did what every first year that came before them has done. They shopped. They were given a list of items along with their letters, what they need, and first on everyone's list was, of course, a magical pet. Ava was pretty set in getting herself a nice Emperor Scorpion. Mr. Elegento, the Persian cat, got himself a human named Alonso. Maddie found herself in awe of everything and wanted everything, but settled on a fungus ferret whom she named Ori. Emelia went in to look around and got some food for her pet owl named Winston. Klauth went looking around all the water pets and found a nice otter that he named Hershey, right? Is that how you say it?
Hershey, yeah.
And Gideon wanted to just live here forever. It took her a little while to decide, as I'm pretty sure she met each and everything in there at least once. She also settled on a baby otter that she named Andy. After all went down, it was time to tick off more of the list, and they came to Ollivander's. Master wand crafter for way too long. They were each met by one Garrick Ollivanders, and after only a few small explosions, they all came out with a wand. Each wand was pretty different from the rest, and some of them were really old ones. One belonged to an old, long-forgotten family member. One was going to be used for the first time. One was just going to be good enough because the owner didn't really care what it was, and the other 3 were suited for their new owners. From there was... Wow, my brain fried. 1 second. From there, we hit up Madame Malkin's robes for all occasions. Well, 4 of them did, and the owner scared Ava a little and decided to go to a more upper-scale robe store down another alley. They did all get a little weirded out about the robes, as right before they were handed their new robe, it was enchanted by a Japanese geisha, and they were each asked if they accepted this robe and everything that goes with it. Somewhat hesitantly, they all said yes. From here, it was straight to the joke shop called Weasley's Wizard Wheezes, owned by Gideon's Uncle George. Upon entering the Weasley's Wizard Wheezes, They were greeted with vibrant colors, whimsical displays, and an assortment of magical products designed to entertain and amuse. The air was filled with the sounds of laughter as customers try out various joke items and marvel at the creativity behind each invention. The shelves are stacked with products like extendable ears, skiving snack boxes, and other magical prank items. And one such prank did happen while they were inside. 3 older students were pretending to eat a certain candy which promoted a first year to also eat one. Well, he ate a few and then began to swell up from the inside and turned into a large helium farting balloon. Most of the party just grabbed a few small fun items, but Gideon did a beeline for her uncle and handed him a list. He in turn told her she needed to take Fred Jr. off his hands as his mother was busy and he needed to stay with the shop. He also snuck on his brother. Ron cast a spell on him and made him do all the Gideon's shopping for her. He also gave Gideon what called the Weasley Special and agreed to try to smuggle her some pets. After all this, they sat down for some ice cream, and most of them met each other for the first time just outside the shop. The pets were also introduced to each other, which ended up with the otter starting to show its kleptomaniac skills. From there, they finally hit up platform 9 3/4 at King's Cross Station, and they said their goodbyes boarding the Hogwarts Express. That was the end of the session.
Perfect. Thank you. You
Woo!
can have
Nice.
inspiration.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Nerd.
Ha!
Nerd.
So,
I am happy being a nerd, okay?
I know. We're all happy being nerds. Now, as you guys finally say goodbye and get on the lovely train and it starts to leave, you find yourselves in one single carriage for all the first years. Hagrid having grabbed the ones that were with him for most of the trip, and he had to go back a few times and find a few that had run away from him. He all stuck you on at the same time, told you to just find a seat, sit, and enjoy the 8-hour ride. Now, we will start off with Emelia. Emelia, when you get in, you find yourself just sitting by yourself until a couple other students arrive. You don't really know who they are, but they do sit down and introduce themselves. One is Albus Potter, and the other is Rose Granger Weasley. They're just going to look at both of you and go, hi, pleasure. I'll show you their pictures, too.
Awkward wave.
Just a wave. Okay. They're just going to look at you and go, where do you hail from? Isn't she cute? You're welcome.
She is definitely Hermione's daughter.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hello.
Grafton.
Oh, Grafton. Do we know Grafton? I think we know
He
Grafton.
looks like an Albus.
He looks like he's up to something.
He
It's
looks
a
like an
small
Albus.
He does.
He does.
But look at that hair. That Albus hairstyle.
Yeah,
It
you're
is
welcome.
very Albus hair.
What does that mean? Don't understand.
It is what it
Just
is. What it is.
Go
I don't
with
know.
it.
Just sounds
Elvis,
like it.
Elvis? Oh no.
Just
I'm
go
starting
with
that
it.
Albus,
nickname.
A lot
Albus.
going on up there.
Well, nice to meet you. Looks like we're going to be on this train a while together. So, yeah, they're just basically going to start chatting with you. You're going to get to know the Potters and one Weasley. You got a good car.
Seems
Mr.
very
Alonso.
chill and not chaotic.
No. Alonso. You pretty much beeline for the very first empty train, sit down, put Mr. Eleganto there, and probably just, start to have a nice conversation with him when 2 other people show up.
Sure.
One doesn't really notice you at all because they seem to have an otter in their hand, and that is taking up all of their attention. And another young lad with very, very, very loud hair. And I'll show you Fred.
I thought it was the other way around. Because didn't Gideon like scurry in there?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm ignoring it. It's
Sorry.
fine.
Oh, you went in first? Okay, sorry. I was going
Well,
by.
he had a whole thing with his dad on the train tracks, and I wasn't waiting for anyone, so I would be there
So
first.
it's fine. It would just be reversed. Like they
Either
would
will
have been
work.
in
We
there.
could
and
do
then-
that.
Yeah.
That's fine, sorry. I went by initiative. Sorry.
Can't kick him out of my
But he-
train if I wasn't there first.
The thing, he was distracted because he was like going, "All right, Mr. Eleganto, we're good. We're gonna get a good." And then he like notices who's in here, and he's like putting Mr. Eleganto down. He's like, "Ah." He quickly runs out to see if he can go to another carriage, and they see they're all full. He's like, "Ah!"
They're not all full. You can choose, but they're not all empty.
Like, I don't know. You know what? He's like, fine. He just sits down. Mr. Eleganto's already curling up. He's already comfortable, so he just sits down. Like,
Eleganto is the one that actually chose this carriage.
Yeah.
yeah, Eleganto is the one that is handling everything. Like, he says this carriage is our carriage. It's our carriage.
He handles all
So
the
Alonso reluctantly sits down. Goes, hey, and he just doesn't even really acknowledge you, and just pulls out his book for the Mediterranean plants and starts reading it, and trying very hard not to look across the table at you.
Yeah.
I don't even think Gideon noticed you like open the door, leave the door, and then come back in the door. Because she was already reading her book on otter care. And then only when you say hi does she actually look. I was just like, what? Oh.
And then you see the book, like a wall already like that.
Fred's gonna take a look at Gideon and look at the cat, and he's got a pet rat in his hand.
Hi, cat.
Is he okay with rats, or should I leave? This could be bad. I don't know what to do. Gideon, what should I do?
I feel like you shouldn't have brought a rat. I feel like our family has a bad history with rats as pets, and I don't understand why you brought one.
Well, Dad said to face my fears, and I don't like rats.
They're fine. I pet the rat.
Okay. It's a big black thing. Like, this thing's massive. It's not cat size, but it's half
Fred
cat
is so
size.
weird. Okay.
Fred is
Small
really
rabbit
weird.
size.
Yeah.
I try. Is the
It's
cat
almost rabbit size.
is Mr. Eleganta? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Is the cat in a carrier or just loose? What's the setup?
He's in a carrier. He would be like in this really like plush
I
carrier.
do not try to pet it then. But I do say hi to it. More than I say hi to you, I say hi to the cat. Yeah, Fred is in a carrier. I think it's fine anyways. But
Yeah.
I'm
just look in a very comfy cushion. Yeah.
I kind of just look at the cat and then I'm like, I don't know that cat would be interested in your rat. He seems kind of fancy. I don't know. I think it's fine.
You're going to see him just basically put the rat in his hood of his robe and just kind of cuddle up in a corner and, like, not cry, but he wants to.
Ugh, God. I can't deal with him right now.
Yep.
I go back to my book.
You see Alonso just slowly and reluctantly peers over the book of the magical Mediterranean water plants. He's like, is he gonna be okay? Like, he sees him like with his rat.
Oh, he's fine. He just does this. It's fine.
Okay. He just goes back.
And I start talking to the otter about what I'm reading in the book. I don't know, Andy. I think you like water. I don't have. You're just in a pool right now. Didn't we get like a
It'd be like a little. Well,
like
they
a
each
little
like
red wagon of water or something?
yeah.
for the
It'd be like a little mini
just on the
kiddie,
train.
like a little kiddie pool with wheels.
Yeah.
I like to
Yeah.
imagine that the kiddie
Yeah.
pool has been stationed right next to Alonso.
Yeah.
It's like,
We're
I'm
never
next to
probably
him.
in the middle of us because I'm using it like
Yeah.
a baby carriage and I'm like rocking it
Okay.
back and forth while I talk to him.
Yeah.
Every now and then, Alonso gets splashed
Oh,
with
it's just a
water.
little splash for sure.
Alonso's like,
Yeah.
The cat
Do
just
you-
tries to go as far away from the water as possible
yeah,
in the cage.
he's literally against the the door. He just keeps like sliding along.
That's funny. All right, we will move on to Ava.
Hi.
Hey, nerd.
Ava, you
Yes.
find yourself
Hey,
just following Scorpius, I would assume.
Yes, 100%.
He's just going to start
Stalkerish.
looking in and go, no. Look at one and go, and then just kind of sigh and choose one of the ones on the last end. Then there's 2 other people in there. I assume you're going to follow him in.
Yeah.
Okay. Inside, you find Maddie and Klauth in there at the same time. You guys rolled 12s.
Oh,
fun.
so many people rolled
All
12. Wow.
3 of you did. Yeah. Yeah. So, I assume, Maddie rolled 12, and I assume Maddie and Klauth are going to be together. So, all 3 of you and Scorpius are in there. And I will put up a picture of Scorpius for you.
Ava sounds pleased.
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to make sure I've got everybody properly set up
Yep.
before I start speaking. Right. Yeah, I think Ava is gonna take a look at the 2 people already in there and try to figure out what's going on.
Well,
Like-
you are all free to talk to each other now.
Yeah, what are you 2 doing already whilst you're sat there?
Maddie is very intently reading her Hogwarts a history book, and she's intermittently just taking a treat and just bringing it to Ori's nose as he goes where she wants her to go. Just happens to be there because he's just nonstop moving. He's just constantly scurrying around. And then I think intermittently she's peeking over to see what Klauth is working on.
I mean, I assume Klauth is drawing.
Yes. Klauth, at the moment, Klauth is furiously sketching something that looks quite odd. It's like a blueprint for some sort of flying contraption something you've probably never seen before.
Ava looks at Scorpius. You have good taste. And she sits down and starts watching you both. She pulls out a book and she's definitely reading it, but she's also keeping an eye on you 2, studying you 2, very clearly trying to study you 2.
Maddie.
Scorpius, he chose a red pseudo-dragon, so he's pretty much just got it in his lap, staring at it. He's trying to ignore what's going on around, but he will, kind of nod and go, yes. He's just saying that even if he's not being spoken to.
Yeah.
Indubitably.
Yeah. Right.
She's not, she found some interesting people that she wants to try and figure out. So she's just going to kind of watch, pretending to read and just watch their behavior. I bet she's taking notes on she starts just writing the description of the people because she doesn't know your name and what they're doing, what seems to interest them, all of that, full on studying what you guys are doing.
I think Maddie's ferret friend, notices the pseudo dragon and probably scurries up behind her shoulder, and then she just seems to realize that there are other people in the train car, and she's like, "Oh, hi, I'm Maddie."
Hello, I'm Ava Harper. Ava Harper. I couldn't say it right.
I don't
It's only
know
session
my
2. By 5, you'll know your name.
Choked.
This is
I'm
Klauth.
Ava Harper. Oh, hi.
It's
Klauth
because of
is
Scorpius.
so engrossed in his drawing.
Klauth, he looks up and he goes, "Hi, my name's Klauth. Nice to meet you." Simple.
So, where are you guys from?
Oh, we're from the United States, from New York. Where are you from?
I'm from Connecticut.
Oh, right.
He gets very specific.
Yeah.
It's the US. Everyone's just from New York. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm from Portugal.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
Mhm.
How long have you been? Because you came in. How'd you get to England?
Oh, we moved here.
Ooh, when
Over
did
the
you guys
summer.
move? That sounds really stressful. I'm sorry.
It was not so bad, thanks to. And she like nudges Scorpius. He's probably like,
What's his name?
his name's Scorpius Malfoy.
Hi, nice to meet you. My ferret hates your pseudo dragon.
Oh, well,
Okay.
that will happen.
She's feeding him treats over her shoulder.
Yeah, I'm not too worried. The pseudo dragon can take care of himself. I haven't named him yet, though. I'm still trying to think on a name. Something that will make my father happy. He's never happy, don't worry.
That also
true.
sounds stressful.
Ava Beauty is like, that's not true. I've seen Mr. Malfoy happy.
Yes, when we're not there. Yes. Yes.
Well, he
How
must
would
be
I
very
have-
pleased now.
He has his
Like,
moments.
how-
Mom's great, though.
Yeah, I make a note to avoid that train car. Everyone in there is depressing right now.
Absolutely.
A Malfoy is always depressing. That's the bloodline. That's in their genes.
I think.
Yeah. He'll come out of it, don't worry.
Are you guys excited to go to Hogwarts?
Yeah.
I'm feeling overwhelmed. This is almost the first time I've been anywhere where I'm surrounded by magic, and I don't know. My parents were non-magical folks, so this is very like overwhelming for me.
She's like,
We all saw that.
I
We all
missed it.
saw it.
Yeah.
She's like,
What happened? Sorry, I missed it.
No, it's fine.
no, it was the look I gave that confession. She goes, interesting.
Yeah, you would have got the exact same look from Scorpius, Ava. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You would have shared a little moment, just a little one.
Of the same
Yeah.
reaction. Yeah.
You guys just
Scor-
glance at each other. Give
Scorpius
each
is
other
just
side eye.
yeah. Scorpius is gonna say, "I just hope I can learn something that I don't already know."
Right.
I mean, the muggles at my school were pretty interesting. They taught me to do a lot of good food.
Yeah, I've been self-taught by the parents for a while, so I haven't really gone out a lot.
I know.
A few things at home that have kept me at home, so I haven't been able to travel as much as I'd hoped. So I am
To be
quite
fair-
looking forward to this.
To be fair, with the library as big as the one in your house, I'd stay home all the time.
Don't
too.
need to leave when everything is handy.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't expect to go to Hogwarts. I thought I was going to Ilvermorny, so I have a lot of studying to do.
Well, you definitely chose the right school.
I'm excited.
Had heard good words about that place, but I do think you chose the right school.
Yeah, it's weird being away from family, but we'll see how things go. I'm excited. I think we'll meet a lot of cool people.
So
And she
what
pats
did you
over-
say
right,
the
right.
last name?
Scamander.
She pulls out a book, which is the children's mythology. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
I thought
that's
she was pulling
my.
out a
I
Pokedex.
yes. I extend my hand.
Commander.
Is that Newt that you're pointing to?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the Newt's Commander book. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my uncle. My great uncle.
I
Right?
immediately. So you're famous. I extend my hand.
Yeah.
Oh, you're fine.
Scorpius literally his tolerance for you just doubled. Pretty much.
Yes.
That was just a your family's better than mine. Oh, this is not right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
that's
like,
pretty much the vibe you're getting from Scorpius.
so
I wouldn't say I'm famous. We just
your
you know,
family's famous. You'll be
they-
famous.
I get where Scorpius is coming from. There's a lot of pressure.
We're going to pause that one. And Emelia, we're going to go back up to you. So probably for the next couple hours, can you give me a history check, please, to see if you know who these two people are? Or who their parents are, I should say.
We'll see. Dirty 20.
You definitely know who both of them are. You, Albus is the lovely son of Harry Potter and Ginny Potter, and Rose Granger Weasley is the son of Ron and Hermione.
The daughter.
The daughter, yeah. So
That
you...
was the secret reveal.
Dun,
Takes off the
dun,
weight.
dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. So yeah, they are cousins, and yeah, that's who you find yourself sitting with. What would you like to discuss with them? They're pretty much going to be talking among themselves for quite a while, mostly about where they're going to get sorted, and that they're both hoping for Gryffindor, just like the parents.
You know, I never thought about what houses my parents went to. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about that later.
Yep.
Amelia just like she'll be feeding Winston random little snacks throughout the time without like overfeeding him because she knows how to not overfeed an owl. And she's just gonna.
Sorry, I was going to say, you will notice that Albus has a little tiny blue pygmy puff just sitting on his shoulder. Just like his mommy, he chose the same thing. And because no one else chose it, Rose has the little miniature pony.
I'm glad someone picked it.
Yeah.
So you do have a little miniature pony in there with you that she is just adoring over.
I love that so much.
Jealous of your train car right now.
Right?
Mini pony in it? Absolutely. We're all
Does
moving.
this have a pony?
That train car has
Sitting
a
up.
pony. We're going.
Somebody
Yeah.
summons a party hat.
Yeah.
Puts it on
Yeah,
a
we'll
pony.
just
Oh, 100%.
we can just have people sit on the table. It's fine. We got room.
Yeah. So Rose is pretty much going to tell you. My parents are, Mom does a lot of work with his dad at the Ministry of Magic, and my dad kind of does a lot of... Do you know the game Quidditch?
A little bit.
Okay. My dad, he does a lot of work for the World Cup. He's trying to expand the game everywhere. He's doing pretty good. And he's trying to line up to see where the next World Cup is next year. And so far, we're hoping it's in Japan.
Ooh. I've
Who was saying that?
not been outside of England, so
Rose talking about her dad,
Right, I
Ron.
thought so. Gotcha.
Boo. Sorry.
Brr.
Yeah. So she's
For the
basically
record,
going to...
that was me, a saint saying
I know.
that, not Gideon.
Not kidding.
The viewers. I hate
Yeah.
Ron Weasley.
He just
Gideon
gave a
is
boost in the other
only
carriage.
mildly aggressive.
Yeah, I was going to say, on the list of your uncles, where does he rank?
Oh,
Is he at the-
bottom line.
okay.
Oh, well below. Well
Below
below
the
Fred.
Okay, so for Saint and Gideon, they
Well
both feel
below
the same.
Fred, who I've never met.
True. And Percy, probably.
Even below Percy,
Even
actually.
below
You know
Percy.
what? Probably not below Percy. I do love Quidditch. I gotta keep an in just so I can get tickets and shit.
Yeah.
Probably just
Above.
Percy. At least he can get me things. Percy's just there.
Well,
I think
Percy
the
has
whole
a good
family
job,
thinks
though.
Percy's just there.
Percy's just there.
Percy has a good job, though. I think he's
Boo.
making more money than the rest of you.
Boo.
Not more than Charlie.
Maybe.
Charlie's got hazard pay.
Yeah.
Charlie's got that hazard pay.
That's some good hazard pay. He still has all his fingers, too. Like, come on. He's doing pretty good. Yep. So yeah, your entire conversation for the while is just going to be learning about whatever you want to learn, because you know who these people are. So if you want to ask them any questions about their history or how they're feeling, by all means.
I didn't think of questions to ask.
You also just woke up.
I did just wake up.
That's okay.
Literally an hour ago.
Yeah. All right. Anything else? Or I can move on to the two people who don't want to be together.
Amelia will talk about her parents' jobs.
Okay.
Like her dad's an outlet trainer and her mom grows herbs and stuff. And then we'll let that conversation explode.
Okay.
And then I'll think of other questions.
Albus will have lots of questions about mom.
Okay.
Potions is kind of in his wheelhouse. And yeah, he will ask you if you know anything that is in the general vicinity. And also, if you have any questions about Hogwarts, these two know pretty much everything you're going to need to know. So if you have any questions, they'd be your in and out for, because their parents would have told them everything. Mm-hmm. Go here, do this, eat this, don't do that. Yeah.
I'm going to think of questions.
Okay. That will work. We will move on to Alonso and Gideon and Fred.
Fred.
More.
Fred. I poke him with my wand. Fred.
Hi.
Fred. What?
Gideon. Gideon.
Yes. What
Gideon.
house do you think you're going to be in?
Ooh. You know, I never really thought of that. We've always been Gryffindors, so I'm just assuming Gryffindor.
I think you're going to be a Hufflepuff.
I'd be okay with... Have we ever had a Hufflepuff? I don't think we have. Do we?
Remember.
I don't think we have.
I feel like maybe yes.
Maybe.
I feel like I don't remember. I don't keep track of that.
There's too many of us.
There's too many. I'm gonna say yes just to play the odds a little bit, but maybe not. Maybe no. That's probably fine. I think you're gonna be the first Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
What about you? I don't remember your name. With the cat. You with the cat, and I poke him with my wand.
Yeah.
Wasn't it
Yeah,
Mr.
no,
Eleganto?
cat.
Do you poke
that's
him
the
or do you
cat.
poke the cat?
No, I poke him
You
with
poke
my
the
wand.
cat.
I would never poke the
If you
cat.
poke the cat, you're about to get crap.
No, I do not
No,
poke
so
the
yeah.
cat. I would never.
Alonso, had brought out Mr. Eleganto. He's been he was just like patting. He's kind of casually reading now a different book. He was looking at protection charm. You must a practical guide to counter legitimacy. And you poke him, and he's like, "Do you mind?"
No, I don't mind. Poke. What house do you think you're gonna be in?
He goes, "That is not even a choice." He looks up at between you both. Certainly not Hufflepuff. He looks at Fred. Doesn't answer the question. He just keeps stroking Miss Eleganto like a Bond villain. It's like he's like stroking him.
What's my insight? Please hold.
I think it's pretty good.
No, my
Please
insight's
hold.
just fine.
Okay.
I think we know where you're going. Okay. Anyways, can I pet your cat?
You see, he pauses like mid-stroke, and he turns to look at you.
You can pet my otter.
He's like,
Yeah,
"Wait."
just hold him up. His name's Andy.
He's like, Grazie. No, I'm good. I mean, kind of like tries to edge away from the wet otter. The chemist Elegante just tries to protect Mr. Elegante from getting wet. Mr. Elegante's like looking at this wet otter, like
dirty, gross, disgusting.
It's funny. As you guys are talking, you will randomly have someone knock on your door and notice that a lovely snack cart has working its way through everybody.
Ooh.
So because you guys are down there and it's your turn, I'll put the snack cart down to you guys. And I will enlarge the snack cart for anyone watching. It's a snack cart.
Oh,
it's got lots of things on there. There'll be a lovely old little lady. That's okay, sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah. Pushing it. She's just going to open the door and go, snacks, anyone? Anyone? There's a, you don't have to pay for them this year. They have already been paid for.
Ooh. Do you have any popping pixie wing dust? It's my favorite. That's legal.
Believe I have some left. She'll just open up like a small little drawer at the bottom and go, my last one, sorry. Oh, and this was paid for by one James Potter II. So you can thank him when you see him.
can I have some
I take my candy.
chocolate frogs, please? Por favor.
Yes. How many would you like? I have quite a few left. I can actually tell you what's on here. 5. Here you go. I have the chocolate frogs. I have explosive chocolate bonbons, which are fun. Chocolate-covered honeycomb, some dolly floss, some peach rings, chocolate-covered almonds. They're my favorite. Caramelized almonds. They're not too bad. Some sugared butterfly wings, popping pixie dust, wing dust, which is gone now, and some fizzing whiz-bees.
Wait, you have the exploding bonbons? I thought those were banned at school.
These are a little more mild, my dear.
Ah, boring. Okay, never mind. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
I keep my pixie dust.
Alonso gives Gideon like this, like, huh? What?
Yeah. Fred, knowing that it's free, is grabbing just a lot.
Yeah, one of anything for sure.
Or 2 of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you want any chocolate frogs for Gideon?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm okay.
Okay. Well, thank you there.
I'll stick with my Pop Rocks.
She'll go down next to the next cart, and Emelia is in the next cart. Did you want anything there, dears?
Do you have the little beans?
I think so. She's going to reach down, moving around, and just go, they're hidden. Yes, here. Enjoy.
And then can I also
Some of them don't taste great, but enjoy.
My dad's brought me some.
Okay.
And then she's going to also
what's in store
ask for, where is it? Chocolate frog and I think a pumpkin pasty, however you say that.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, pretty much everything is, there for you. And as the cart moves along, it'll eventually get to the end of the cart where the rest of you are. Ava, Klauth, and Maddie, and Scorpius. Did you guys want anything? Scorpius, you're going to notice, is just going to grab a couple things. Nothing too major.
Yeah,
He doesn't want to appear greedy in front of everybody.
Oh, I definitely want chocolate frog.
Okay.
At least one.
Maddie is gonna grab some pumpkin juice and like 5 chocolate frogs because she really wants the English cards.
Okay. And for those who...
And I was going to say, I'll take also an explosive chocolate bonbon.
Okay. By all means, just write them down somewhere, add them to your inventory, unless you're going to eat them now.
Is it apparent to us that the candy has been to this cart? Does this cart know
the entire thing has been paid for? Yes.
Okay. Can I run an insight check to see if there's like anything that's kind of suspicious about that?
by all means, give me an insight roll.
Free candy.
Because I'm
Yeah,
like,
I take it.
Candy, like, but why? Okay,
Because it's something
Here we
his
go.
father did.
Yeah.
I rolled an 18.
You would just realize that, yep, someone paid for the entire cart to hand out to all the first years.
All right, in that case, I'll take some Birdie Bots Everflavored beans.
Okay.
Yay.
I like that. Okay, so... What's
Can I wanted to do one thing.
Yes, by all means.
Maddie opens up a chocolate frog.
Yep, I
she's just-
want everyone who got chocolate frogs, you can roll me a D100 and I'll tell you what you get. For however many you're opening, I have a list of what you're getting.
Nice.
Can we roll a
Oh,
D100?
cool.
We will...
Can we roll a D100 for the beans too to see which flavor we get?
I don't have a list for that, but I can make that up on the spot for you. Sure.
Yay!
I got a 30.
One of the frogs just hops right out of the car, the train car. And then Ori follows after.
Okay.
Oh
And Maddie
no!
is panicked. She's like, wait.
Oh my god! I pictured it going out the window.
Right. Like in the movie.
Yep. It's only got one hop, so you're set.
One hop this time.
They only have one hop.
just the one good hop.
I know.
I think, does anybody else want to do anything before I go off and chase after my creature?
Yeah. Can I roll that D100 for the flavors?
Yeah.
So I will say this, Brandon. I have a list of 24 flavors that are canonical Birdie Bots every flavored beans. If you want to use
Okay.
that list,
Absolutely. You
Ooh.
can just tell me.
is there a
what-
way to roll a D24?
A D20 and a D4.
Perfect.
Yeah. So roll a D20 and a D4.
And I will tell you what it is.
And then Gideon will tell you what they are. Well, I look up.
Saint will tell you what it is.
Saint will tell you what they are. Yes. And eventually, once
I got a
I'll
9.
type you guys out what you get for your cards here eventually.
A 9 for the beans.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a
9
72.
on a D24.
No, on
Yeah.
a D100.
No.
There are 24 flavor options.
Yeah,
So
I
they were
need you to roll a
talking
D20
about trying-
and a D4
There you go.
for the beans. There's not as many options for the beans. You rolled a 9, you said?
Yes.
You got dirt.
Oh.
Straight up dirt.
Straight up dirt.
I got
What
dirt.
Well, it
No,
tastes
no,
like home.
Amelia got dirt.
Emelia
rolled
got
a
dirt.
9.
You need to roll a D20 and a D4 Klauth.
Oh, D20, D4.
D20
Yeah.
and a D4, and then I will tell you what you get.
All right, one moment.
Amazingly, she is not grossed out by the dirt. She spends so much time in the dirt at home.
Canonically, Amelia eats dirt. That's a statement we're making right now.
Look, you gotta make
Oh,
sure that
I
the dirt's
messed
proper
up.
for the plants that you're growing.
Oh, well, let's go with that. I rolled a 19.
Okay.
Perfect.
So 19 is 19 is marshmallow.
Hey.
Ooh.
I'm curious
You were
to see
right
what-
in between
Yeah.
grass and soap. You got the good option there.
Wait, can I roll one? I want to feed one to my otter. Can I feed one to my otter?
You want to give a jelly bean to an otter? Absolutely. Give me an anima handling check when you roll that, please.
No.
See if he likes it.
Okay, we'll see if he likes it. Okay. He didn't like it. It's a 3.
Yeah. No, he pretty much licks it and spits it out, and then just goes and then goes back in his water bath. Yeah. Yep.
So when I was in 8th grade, we went to Washington, D.C. for a big school trip. And in the mall, they had a candy shop, obviously. And I got a box of the Birdie every flavor beans. And I dared one of my friends like $10 to eat one. And he got the most disgusting flavored one out of the box.
Nice.
He's like, "Do I have to?" I was like,
For $10, yeah.
$10,
paid.
yeah.
We sell them at work. They're pretty popular.
Yeah.
That's funny. I will actually do all these later because they're not in numerical order for some stupid reason. Most of them are, but they're not. But once, I'll give you a list of all the cards. The only easiest one was the number 30 for Raza. You got Artemisia Lufkin, the first witch to serve as Minister of Magic for Great Britain. All these are also in our the Wands and Witches page. That's where everything is.
Yeah. So we would be able to see which number.
Correct. You could just go there too. Yep, they're all in there.
Oh, okay.
They're on pages 99 to 115 for all the chocolate frogs and who is what.
Awesome.
Okay. So I'm going to give you a quick description of what you guys are seeing as you are going along. And if anyone can give me a perception check while I do this, please.
Can I use my passive?
Yes. What's your passive?
20.
20. Okay. Of course it is. Okay. As you're going along, you will figure out how Hagrid is getting there. He is not.
4.
He is not in a lovely motorcycle. He has upgraded himself to a new flying yellow beetle.
Oh, that's cute.
That's amazing.
So,
It's a bumblebee.
as your train leaves the bustling city behind, it winds its way through rolling hills, lush meadows, and dense forests. Students can catch glimpses of quaint villages and sparkling rivers through the windows, and Hagrid, with the occasional sighting of magical creatures. The train journey offers plenty of opportunities for students to spot the diverse magical wildlife that inhabits the British countryside. They might see flocks of brightly colored owls soaring overhead, playful hippogriffs frolicking in the fields, or even the elusive thestrals grazing near the tracks, for those who can see them. Along the way, students might also catch sight of mysterious landmarks that dot the landscape, such as ancient ruins or towering castles hidden among the hills. These remnants of wizarding history add an aura of magic and intrigue to your journey, because it is an 8 to 9 hour train ride. Throughout the train, students can mingle with their fellow classmates, sharing stories, laughter, and excitement for the school year ahead. They might also encounter friendly Hogwarts staff members who make rounds to ensure everyone is comfortable and well taken care of during the journey. No trainee journey would be complete without a visit from the snack trolley, which you guys just partaked. Students can indulge in a variety of magical treats such as chocolate frogs, birdie spots, every flavor beans, and pumpkin pastries to satisfy their hunger during the trip. Overall, the journey on Hogwarts Express is a magical experience filled with breathtaking scenery, enchanting encounters, and the promise of new adventures awaiting at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Is there anything else you guys would like to do before you get to good old Hogsmeade Station? This is
I slapped Fred.
Chance.
Go ahead, you can go first though.
Just because.
No, I have a reason.
I definitely get super excited with what I got from my chocolate frog, because I just checked and I got. I don't know if I'm gonna say this name correctly, so give me a second. Charissa Tugwood, the famous potioneer and the first witch to use beauty potions, having developed quite a few of them herself, and I just go. And you see there's like a lot of fangirling going on for like a second. It's silent after the gasp, but then I get really happy. So I definitely wanted to react to that.
Yeah.
The other one I just go,
What was the other one?
My other one was Myron Wagtail, a wizard and lead singer of the Wizarding World's popular band, the Weird Sisters.
I got that one.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I just go, And I'm like, oh, to the other one. So I definitely do that.
Build the shrine.
It will be. I will have a shrine for sure.
Maddie is she looks very concerned that her ferret has exited the train car. And she's like, Klauth! And she gets up, scrambles after, like she pushes past the person. She's like following her ferret. And I think her ferret's gonna pounce on top of the chocolate frog. Who's in the cart next to us? Do they see anything?
The cart next to you is just one lone person.
Are we talking this one or this one?
That one.
That one.
Or this one.
Hang on,
Yeah.
I'm trying to get
The one right beside you, you will notice if you actually take a look. He's the student that reluctantly got turned into a helium balloon.
Oh God.
Oh,
He's kind of, no one's wanted to sit with him, and he's just kind of sitting on his own. And yeah.
Can you show us what he looks like?
Yep, I can. I was going to do that when we get him sorted, but I can't.
I'm very curious as to see how he looks like.
he's so cute.
Those jowls.
Oh my god, I could
Little
definitely.
baby.
I understand.
I'm going to go put Baby Barbarian down for food, so I will be right back.
Okay.
Oh, bless.
Maddie's gonna try and I think right now Ori's got this chocolate frog stuck in her mouth as like little legs are kicking.
Yeah. Yeah. This is
like,
this
"Drop
it. Yeah, like it tastes exactly like chocolate. It just acts exactly like a frog.
She's holding Ori and she's like, drop it. Drop it. And I think she's a little panicked. She looks back and she's like, Klauth, can you grab me my treats?
Yeah. Klauth grabs her treats. He bungs them up in his arm. What, you've got like 6 of them, right? Like of these. So he's just like running, and like a couple of them like fall out of his arms, and he's like, "Are you okay? Well, how's your ferret? Did you find your ferret?"
She's right here. I just need. And she's like, no. The ferret treats. Thank you though. I love the chocolate frogs, but we've got one. We're set on chocolate frogs. I assume that he goes and grabs like the actual ferret treat. So she's gonna bring one to his nose to get him to drop the little chocolate frog. And she's like, okay, I think we need to come up with a better situation. I got a critter carrier, right? I got a critter carrier with him, like a little
Yes,
cage.
yeah, everybody would have got something to put their pets in. Yep.
Oh,
It's like,
If their pets wanted one. Like, cat carrier probably, Mr. Eleganto probably didn't need one or want one. He just kind of went, I don't want to walk
came with
today.
one.
Yeah.
I'm fitting in
Sorry.
here. Yeah.
You can carry me, you
me.
peasant.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's like, I think you're going in ferret jail. Just puts him inside of his container, and she's like,
So you don't have your uncle's aptitude with animals, I see.
I mean, he comes to visit like once every few years. Last time he brought a bunch of boat truckles. That was really fun.
I bet he's busy. But on a good note, you get to learn from your aunt. I believe she is a teacher.
Oh yeah, Luna. Is she? Well, I'll find out.
Yep. I'm just surprised that you're not sitting with your other cousins.
Ava
But I've
looks at
enjoyed
him.
the trip. Yeah.
They have other cousins? You know them?
I know the family. I have been told of them. She has 2 other cousins that are somewhere on this train that are twins.
Do you know a train car? Oh, Luna. Yeah.
You walked right by them.
They're so fun. Yeah, no, they're cool. They're cool. They just kind of talk to things that aren't necessarily there. I wanted to ask them about that. Maybe later.
Maybe later.
Ava looks at Scorpius like, no, doesn't look like still watching this whole, what just happened? She looks at her scorpion.
You'll understand when you meet Luna.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they take after their mother.
They're really nice.
Should I know
Still
who
talk
that
black.
is?
Honestly, yes. But that's okay.
Give me a description. Come on, test me.
Where's my flashcards?
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, she's like,
Is she on a chocolate frog?
Not yet, no. No. Oddly enough, she should be.
She should be.
It'd be a white chocolate frog, though.
100%. There'd
Yeah.
be no frog in it. But you think there was?
Yep. You actually
Luna's
need,
actually
like,
never in the picture. She's
Yeah.
just
you need special glasses in order to see the frog and her. Yep.
yeah, that'd be so cool though. Can I just do some sort of like history check though to see if I figure
By
it out?
all means.
Okay. Ooh, 18.
There's probably like a mini bio about the family in one of Newt's books that you've probably read.
Right, she goes, is that Farmer Mrs. Lovegood? She like tentatively says it.
former Mrs. Lovegood. Yes.
Well, not Mrs. Lovegood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Farmer Miss Lovegood. She Scamander now?
Yes. Yeah. That's the one.
I got it. She's like, I know my shit.
She's so nice. And then she kind
He's
of
a
just trails
professor.
off and looks to the side for a second.
Yeah.
That's normal.
It was really
For that
nice of them to
family,
let us.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're going to learn so much, Ava. It's going to be fun for me to watch.
She's gonna.
That means you'll be
return-
nearby. She's happy with that.
Yeah, he just kind of went, yeah. Right. Okay. Anyone want to do anything else before we move on?
I am.
Yeah.
Yep. Beautiful.
Was Klauth doing something? Because we were already
Yes.
with Maddie,
Okay.
so you can go.
Yeah, we'll finish you.
Yes, Klauth. He returned to after the whole debacle with the ferret and blah blah blah. Chasing the magic frog. He returns to his cart and he begins furiously sketching something kind of odd. And that's all.
Okay.
Does Maddie notice this?
What's your passive? And are you hiding it or are you just scribbling?
My passive
Yeah, you can maybe tell it kind of looks like a ferret that has like this has like a mechanical look to it, like it's like almost made out of metal.
Cool.
Mecha ferrets.
Maddie's passive
Get 'em.
perception is 16.
You definitely see it. Yeah.
That is so cool. She drops her chocolate cards. She's got 5 different cards.
He
And
had
I'll send to the chat in case anybody wants one.
he has measurements attached to it and like little keywords like speed,
Nice.
stealth. Like
Okay.
he almost like he wanted he wanted the ferret to be more stealthy and fast when he's hunting, escaped chocolate frogs.
Perfect. Give me a performance roll to see how good of a drawing it is.
Oh, okay.
If we're drawing, I want
like
some
that.
rolls.
Here we go. I rolled an 8.
You're getting there. It's probably a good rough sketch for you, but you can still figure out what it is. It's a good first
Okay.
draft. Yeah, it's a good first draft.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay. On to Gideon and Alonso. And Fred.
Yeah, probably a couple hours into the ride, as I'm like reading through this book and probably like, I don't know, halfway through maybe.
Yeah.
I suddenly get a thought, and I just kind of like, I do that thing where I just kind of smack Fred in the arm because I've remembered something. Fred.
What?
Fred.
Napping.
Ow.
Sorry. Long ride.
Fred.
What?
I just remembered something. You're not the first Weasley in Hufflepuff. Dominique's in Hufflepuff.
Right.
Yeah. She'll be there. There's just so many of us, I forgot.
In a while.
No, I've met her like once.
I just like pretty much the amount of times I meet you, just events.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them though.
I think there's some Ravenclaws too, but it's mostly Gryffindors. I assume that's where I'll go. But
Okay.
and then besides that, at some point during the ride, once I get to like the
Dominique is Percy's.
Dominique is Bill's second kid.
Yes, and I believe she'd be third year.
She is in
Or is it
fifth year.
Fifth, yeah. She was older
Yes.
for her, right? I have her somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was...
I finally found my notes.
Yeah, she is Hufflepuff, right?
She is a Hufflepuff, yes.
Yeah, she's the first.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought I knew someone was, but I couldn't find my notes on the Weasley family line.
Yeah, I have...
Very many of them.
Yeah.
But I found it. It's fine.
Cool.
Yeah,
and then I had Molly and Lucy in my head for some stupid reason.
So Molly and Lucy are Ravenclaws.
Yeah, they're the first Ravenclaws. Yep.
Yeah.
And they're third year. Or do I have
Molly is 6th, Lucy is 5th.
5th and 6th. Perfect.
I don't think we have any third years. Lewis is a 4th year, but that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. There's so many of you.
I know. There's literally so many.
It took me forever to get that out. Perfect.
And then at some point during the train ride, once I get to like the what they like to eat portion, I go through a like sort of a satchel bag that looks kind of old but is in good condition. That's got like a silver dragon's head clasp on it. And I pull out some fish from the bag
Yes.
and feed it to the otter. And then when I think Alonso's not looking, I pull out some cat treats and try and feed it to Mr. Elegante. Whether he sees it or not, I have no idea, but I do try that.
Do you want to roll to see if your cat wants it, or do you want me to roll to see if your cat likes it?
I'll roll. I'll see.
Okay. Just a straight D20.
D20?
Yeah.
That was a 9.
The cat doesn't like the quality of the fish. He wants something, more refined and upscale.
He kind of just like...
Sure.
He's bougie.
He just kind of paws it a little,
bougie.
and he just goes, "That's too old. I need fresh."
He's like...
I will remind you,
it is fresh. I know, it is fresh. Yeah.
If a cat could look scandalized, that's how he would look at
it's
look
like
at you.
Yeah, this is tuna. I want salmon.
Sure.
Yeah.
You see Alonso's like, hey. He's like, he's very particular. Stop that.
Okay, do you want it? It's just a fish.
No, just fish.
I pulled it out of my bag. It's just a fish.
What kind of
He
fish?
just sighs. He just goes back to reading his book.
Whatever an otter would like.
Anything.
It's a bass.
Yeah.
Sure.
Whatever's small and easy. Like,
Small amount
I know what a fish is.
It'd be probably like just a lot of sardines in that bag.
Yeah.
Oh, sardines.
Yeah.
Something. Whatever I think the otter would have liked, I grabbed it. It's fine.
Okay.
That is all I do. Eventually, I do just get up and walk around the train and just see if I have any other Weasleys on board, in case James is nearby.
You would,
but I don't think
that,
he is.
No, all you have this entire car. You would realize are all first-year students, but you do see Rose and Albus.
I wave to them.
Yeah, they'd wave back.
I don't like open the door. I just like knock on it obnoxiously and then wave through the window.
Yeah. They will just look at you and just wondering why you're not coming in to say hi, but
I yell hi through the door and then just keep going.
Yeah, I don't think you'd know anyone else. Nope.
I don't think so.
Nope.
I'll wave to the others if I see them because I've met them once.
Yeah.
But I don't stop to talk. I just get to the end of the cart, wave, and then keep going.
Okay.
Maddie definitely waves back.
That confuses the fuck out of Ava because she goes,
Yeah.
"There's two of you."
It's Gideon. We met when, well,
You're
Herschel
not
decided that
related.
he wanted- Huh? No.
Are you sure?
I mean, it's possible, I guess. This is my first time to England, so who knows? But not that I'm aware
They're
of.
so similar. That's gonna take some getting used to. She writes it down. Like a novel.
I love that.
Okay.
Yeah, we met briefly when Hershey tried to steal an egg from, wait, what was it? Weasley's Wizarding Wheezes. That's the one.
When you say steal, Ava pushes all of her stuff back.
That's probably a good choice.
Scorpius is just gonna look at the otter and just quick little thumbs up. Yeah. Quick little nod. Yeah.
Trust me, if Herschel wanted it, he would have stolen it already. So.
Does Klauth say that?
In fact, I would check to make sure you have your wand on you.
She's been playing with it, so she definitely has it in her hand. So she's like,
She does that thing where people
Look
can't
at
find their
galleon.
glasses when they're on top of their head. She's like,
Yeah.
where's
Yeah.
my wand?
Or you're looking for your phone and it's in your hand.
Yeah.
yeah. However, Ava does when that suspicious kind of dies down, she kind of pulls her card and she goes, "I noticed when you drop your cards, there's one you have that I would really like. Do you want to try?"
Oh, which one? And she pulls out her cards.
Yeah. Can I have the Laverne de Montmorency?
Do you have anything to trade?
Yeah, I do. I have the this one, the Maron Wagtail.
Ooh, she reads through the card. Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, thank you. She's like, oh.
I feel like I need
part
to.
two.
Does anybody have the music for what is it? The lead singer of Wizarding World's popular band, the Weird Sisters?
I never heard of them.
Wait, is that in character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She shrugs.
We'll say it's country.
That checks out.
It's definitely not. We've heard it.
I know.
It's like what?
I'm kidding.
Metal?
Yeah.
Or almost metal? Wannabe metal?
Yeah.
Wait, that song? Wait.
The Weird Sisters?
Oh, okay.
Hey, were they? Never mind.
It's okay.
Weren't they at the
I
Yule
know there was
Ball
a
or something
band-
like
Yeah.
that?
They were
Yeah.
at the Yule Ball. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
Now I need
And
to
I
go
think
back
we heard
and
them
watch
once
that.
on the radio as well.
Yeah.
Go back and watch that one.
I know there was a band that played at the ball in one of the movies.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
we're talking about.
That's
That,
it.
that's the Weird Sisters.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
The more you know.
I think so.
The more you know.
Oh.
Okay. So we will move along unless anyone wants to do anything else. Perfect.
Cool.
So your train ride is pretty much uneventful other than the odd sighting of Hagrid in a flying yellow beetle. You'll also notice that he's not the only one in there. Looks like he's got a student that might have been left behind. that's kind of crammed into the back, and there's not a lot of room for the kid. There's no, roof on it, so he's not really having a good time.
Was it
but Hagrid's
Belvedere?
not alone. It is.
It's Belvedere.
I knew it.
Yeah. Yeah. He was late to the party.
Yeah.
And he probably wouldn't have got on the train with the rest of you anyway. So.
Wow.
Rude.
Fine.
Yep.
Doesn't get free snacks.
So yeah. It takes a while, but it starts to get dark to the point where you can't really see anything out there. And then you eventually arrive at Hogsmeade. So when students arrive at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, after stepping off the Hogwarts Express, which you guys are currently doing, you will typically find yourselves in a small, dimly lit platform located in the middle of a very, very dense forest. The platform is known as Hogsmeade Station, and it is the final stop for the Hogwarts Express. As students disembark from the train, they are greeted at the sight of an ancient and imposing Hogwarts castle looming in the distance. And I will... Here you go. A picture. Also along the way, you will notice... Let me see here. I thought I had a picture of you guys getting off, but apparently I do not. Anyway, you're getting off a train. Along the way, lit by the warm glow of lanterns and torches, the castle sits atop a very high cliff surrounded by the tranquil waters of the Black Lake. The air is filled with excitement and anticipation as students eagerly make their way towards the boats or carriages waiting to transport them across the lake or up to the castle. The sounds of laughter and chatter fills the air as old friends reunite and new friendships are forged. As you approach the castle, you will catch many glimpses of magical creatures, such as thestrials pulling the carriages, if you can see them, or eventually a nice, large, giant squid swimming lazily in the lake below. The grandeur and magic of Hogwarts are palpable, setting the stage for the adventures and challenges that lie ahead for the new school year. So as you guys disembark, I'm not going to
watch it.
You will notice that all the other trains, all the cars are getting off. There's a lot of students. You're going to see like second years, third years. Pretty much everyone had their own car and they're getting off. And by now, this is when a few of you will see the rest of your relatives. So, Gideon, you're going to see the rest of your relatives. Because there's, I think, 7 of you total in school right now.
Well, I mean...
Yeah, around there. Maybe more. I'd have to count. It's 7 or 9 in around there. So yeah, you guys are going to be all rounded up by one Hagrid, who some of you have seen. Well, you've pretty much all seen him, but this is probably the first time you're going to be near him, and he's just going to look at all the first years and go, first years, all come with me. Don't worry about your stuff. It will be in your rooms after you are sorted. How was your ride? Everyone have a good ride?
Yep.
Maddie
no news is good news.
Yeah, Maddie's very busy talking to Ori inside of the critter cage. Like, you can't run off like that again. We're in a new place. I'll never be able to find you. I don't even know where I am.
Hagrid's also going to look at all of you and go, yeah. Now, this is going to be hard for some of you, but I need you to leave your animals here. They will be in your room.
Alonso.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
What?
I know. Don't worry.
Just several panics.
They will be fine.
Maddie wants to try and put Ori inside of her ropes.
We're about to go in boats, and I think other than the otters, that might not be a good idea to have some pets in there at the same time.
So you're saying the otters can come?
No. I'm sure the otters will eventually find their way there. They always do.
You're sure eventually? What?
Don't worry. They will be in your room. There's a nice little pool set aside for aquatic animals. They'll be
Maddie's
fine.
like, Aura's already very well contained. It's fine. And she just hugs her.
Ava's like front of the line to hand over her
Yeah.
scorpion. The opposite.
Yeah. So, if
Amelia
everyone
trusts
can...
the process, so she'll just
Yeah.
she'll head scritches on Winston and send him off.
He's adorable.
He's the cutest.
That cat is looking at me funny.
He's so judgy.
All right, then. So, welcome to Hogwarts. We're going to go for a nice little boat ride. I hope you all don't fall in. Yes. Yep.
I have
Come with me.
a question
Yep.
above table.
Yep.
Do we see the other students take the carriages to the school?
Sure do.
I would like to know, without giving any reason, if anyone else can see the Thestrals.
Give me a perception check.
I think you know what I'm about to ask.
Sure do.
Okay. Can I use my passive?
Yes.
Okay. 20.
I'm just sticking you guys in some random boats. There's other students here, but...
I mean, this is kind of a question for the other players. Does it
Them?
seem like your characters can see the Thestrals?
Maddie
I'm-
does not.
Pretty sure you're the only one.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just curious.
Amelia wouldn't.
No, you're gonna notice a couple of the other students, like the second years and up, pet them.
Okay.
And a lot of people just look and just go
Sure, yeah.
weird looks. Yeah. There's a few, not too many.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. There'd be probably at least one Weasley other than you.
Sure.
And probably James Potter the second.
What
And
about the Scamander?
The Scamanders are definitely eyeing them. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not our Scamander.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, out of the six of you, just you.
I was just wondering.
Yep. Yeah. So as you guys go across the lovely lake, Hagrid's going to tell you a little bit about the history of the place, and that underneath, it's dark, so like you're pushing like 8 p.m.-ish, maybe 9 p.m., so it's getting pretty dark. You guys are quite hungry.
This is way past my bedtime.
This is past dinner. This is the wrong time to start school. He will inform you that underneath you, somewhere having a good swim, is a giant squid. It's friendly, and it just made this place its home.
Ooh.
Can I just point out we're missing Gideon on the map?
That's because I refused to leave my otter behind, and now I can't go to school. There is a fully empty car up here. Stop putting me with Alonso.
There you go. There'll be lots of other students, but I'm not pulling the rest.
I was considering tipping Alonso's boat if we were in the boat together.
Alonso was busy fretting about Mr. Eleganto. And he
Yeah.
doesn't fully trust Hagrid, and then you jump on. He's like,
Oh, we got redeemed a hydrate, by the way.
Hydrate. Coffee.
Hydrate.
Thank you, Peter.
Hydrate. One sec.
Thank you, Peter's kid.
I don't have anything.
Bacon.
Finish that coffee.
How's the baby?
Go through the motions.
We hope the baby's doing
Perfect.
well.
10 out of 10. Good job.
All right. I could, but I'm not going to make you guys do deck saves to see if you fall in. That would be too much.
There's seatbelts in the boat.
No. These are old. These are magical. They row themselves. You don't really need to do anything except sit and enjoy the ride. It's a weird way to get to school, but that's how you're getting to school. So, along your way, you would also see... you're going to have Hagrid just point as you guys are going and just say, that's my place. I've just had it rebuilt. So Hagrid has a new home. Not that any of you guys know his place, but that is what you're going to see along your way. A bunch of dwellings that are pretty massive. They're still in the same spot. It just looks like he's been allowed to finally renovate. Like, these things are massive. Like, it's meant for a half-giant. So the door's massive. The steps are massive. It would be a hard job for you guys to get up in there. And all along, you're going to see, like, rows of gardens and a bunch of weird magical creatures just wandering around and enjoying themselves. Hagrid will tell you that we will be eventually, you guys are going to be having school with me here, but I don't think until your 3rd year. And if you, yes, my dear, I see a hand up in the air, but you can just...
What happened to your house to have you having to renovate it?
It was old. Run down. Just needed more room.
Okay.
That's it. I was finally allowed to build. Yeah.
She's just making sure, like, nothing happened bad.
You can insight check him if you would like.
Yeah. I definitely
By all means, insight check Hagrid.
I definitely do. Oh, wow. 21.
You can tell that something might have happened to his old place.
Notes. Figure out what happened to Hagrid's home.
Yeah. It's more he was happy that he could rebuild and he built bigger, but he doesn't really want to tell you why.
I shouldn't have said that sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. That was more of a right. Anyway, let's move along. So as you guys move through, you're going to be taking through the main courtyard after you guys get up the boats and work your way through the massive castle. This place looks like it could hold a lot more students than there are. But hey, that happens. It is a very old building. Probably some of you have read Hogwarts history, so you'd know, for the most part, the history of Hogwarts. I'll do.
Maddie definitely did, right?
I'll do a longer description of Hogwarts later for you.
I read it like 3 times.
Yeah, you guys all know about this place, even though this is your first time here. It's not like you can look on Google Wiki and see pictures or anything. Even if you can. So as you guys are walking up, and I will show the people the map of Hogwarts that are listening and watching. Well, watching, not listening. That is the layout that we're going to be using for this school. Oh, and along the way, I don't think the train, you would have seen that. Nope. Coming around, I'm just going through all my things here. All right, so perfect. So after you guys are off your boats and into the main corridor, you are greeted. Hagrid is going to pass you off to a fairly older lady. And I'll show you her picture. And she's going to introduce herself as the Deputy Headmistress Aurora Sinistra.
He's so pretty. Sorry, that's a book.
She's just going to look at Hagrid and go, thank you, my dear. If you could go help the caretaker bring all their stuff up, that would be great. Thank you. Hagrid's just going to look at Sinistra and go, yes, Headmistress, sure. What else would I like to do? Okay. Bye, everyone. Have fun. I'll see you for dinner. I'll be back. And then Hagrid turns and leaves.
Did Maddie notice anything odd about that interaction?
Give me an insight check.
Okay. Can I as well?
Absolutely.
Insight check.
That seems weird.
Yeah.
That was...
I'll try, bro.
I don't notice anything. I've never seen anything ever. I'm looking in the wrong direction.
Maddie got a 10.
I got a 23.
Dang, girl!
You'd probably glean from that maybe the caretaker isn't, the most reliable, or he just needs more help. Or he just didn't want to do it all himself.
Yeah, notes. Definitely notes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Bye, Hagrid.
Bye, everyone. I will see you soon. This won't take me long.
Excited waves.
I do too, yeah.
Yep. All right. So, she's going to group you all up in front of a very large set of ornate doors. So, greetings, first years. I am your Deputy Headmistress, Aurora Sinistra. I am also your astronomy professor. I've been here for about 50 years now teaching. I have been through a lot here. I have seen a lot, and I hope you will all learn a lot from me about what you can see in the stars above. Now, some of you may not know what is about to happen for you. So, you're going to be sorted into one of 4 houses. Ravenclaw, Gryffindor, Slytherin, and Hufflepuff. Your house will be like your family. Any triumphs will gain your house points. Any rule breaking or misbehavior will make your house lose points. At the end of the year, the house with the most points is awarded the house cup. Now, our sorting ceremony will begin very shortly. It tends to take a while. So, follow me, please. And she's going to take you inside to the Great Hall.
Sorry, Deputy Headmistress. That weird girl has got a hand up.
Yes, dear. Sorry. I don't have Zoom up.
What house were you a part of?
Oh, you're making me look that up, aren't you? I have it, don't worry. I am Ravenclaw, my dear.
She has like a big check on her list. Just...
Acceptable.
I am not the head of the house, but I am a Ravenclaw.
He takes note.
Any other questions before we have some fun in the Great Hall? No?
No, but I definitely want to try to trip Alonso for calling me a weird girl.
Of course you do. All right.
I just want to try to like step on the back of his robe so he like trips.
Okay, give me a straight. Give me an attack roll.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
No.
Would it be like
Just a straight attack, and I'll give Alonso a dex save to see if he can notice.
okay?
Our first attack roll, you guys.
I know, right?
Yeah. 13.
Naturally.
Wait. Yeah, dex save to see if he trips. Yep.
I'm
13.
pretty sure everything over a 10 hits you, people.
Yeah.
You hit me.
Wow.
Yeah, you're
Definitely hits me.
I'm pretty sure you're all 10s.
Nope.
Maybe
No.
an 11.
11.
You're
I'm
an
a
11?
9.
That's okay.
12.
So give me a dex save, please.
I'm just gonna hide behind Amelia, actually.
Beefy.
That was a 9.
Um,
You definitely.
you definitely get your robe stepped on.
He turns to look at her.
I
He
will
mocked her.
definitely pretend I am perfectly not at all the one who did it.
Mhm.
I have pretty high
She's like-
deception. I know.
Maddie's
I know,
standing
but
there with
19.
Yeah.
19 deception. It wasn't me.
He
On a
looks
good-
suspiciously around.
You spot
I feel
Gideon.
I feel like you see Maddie because she's standing right by Ava because she knows her and is said hi.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. So yeah, and then he sees you he's like.
Something moving in her
He
coat.
goes, You're the egg girl. Did you just trip me? He looks at you.
what? No, what?
These
No.
like
That was Hershey. And she
Herschel.
points.
There's no
What
pet
what
here.
is a? Isn't that a chocolate bar? He's like confused.
Hershey,
She's
Herschel, the
actually-
otter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're pointing to an otter that is.
Anyway.
Not there.
I know. Well, it's Klauth.
Yep.
He looks like scandalized that someone stepped on his robe. It's like, he just turned
Wait,
away.
are you okay? What happened?
He looks.
Professor
he looks
Sinistra is just
he
gonna.
generally thinks you're having him on. Like he's like, ha, he's hilarious, and he turns away.
She's like,
Professor's
Ava?
just gonna look at Ava and go. So it begins.
Ava pretends like she's definitely not related to this at all, but except to Scorpius, where she like beams. She beams at Scorpius. Scorpius is like, she's like.
Maddie looks at Klauth and Ava. She's like, what a weird guy.
Yeah.
Gideon's just watching all of this from the corner, not getting involved, even though they were definitely involved for the first time.
Yeah.
They're just tracking who's mad at who now. There's definitely something in Maddie's code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to have a few of the other students, like, snickering. One of them is just kind of, not staring daggers at the Potters, but daggers at the Potters. You can tell there's a little animosity between them. And one of them is going to just try and come and pick up Alonso. The gentleman that was, turned into a healing balloon is trying to pick you up.
Like, physically pick him up?
Or like
Not,
hit on him.
No, just
Or
more
hit on
try.
him.
No.
Try and give him a hand up
Oh, because he fell
from
down.
tripping.
Yeah.
Oh,
Correct.
this all okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just gonna look
Wow,
and go.
there were so many directions that went.
That's okay.
So suddenly.
That happens to me all the time. Don't worry. I am so clumsy. The professor's gonna look. The professor's gonna look at Ava and just go. If only you were already sorted, I could have deducted some points for that. But hey, I have to wait.
Does Alonso?
Like,
Are
Does
you
Alonso
ready?
hear that?
Yes.
He looks at Ava.
he gives you the most mischievous, happiest smile, like, I got away with it, bitch. Once
gives
the
you, like,
professor
this-
turns her back, she full on sticks her tongue out at you, like,
He gives you this look like he gives you like a nod, but it's like game on. He's like,
bring it.
I lean over to Fred and I just go, I would maybe stay away from all of those people. Just for
What?
your safety.
Sorry? I am just tuned out. I'm hungry.
Fred, pay attention.
I'm just hoping. Yeah. Sorry. What? Okay.
Never mind. Technically, you're at school and I don't have to watch you anymore. It's fine.
You had to watch me. Right.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Dad did say that. Right. Sorry. We're good.
You were there. Okay,
I know.
this is fine. I leave him alone in his corner.
Been 9 hours. I forget
Does-
stuff.
Did Maddie happen to notice that interaction between Alonso and
You're all
Ava?
together. Yeah, definitely. You're
Okay.
all
We're all
in the
bunched
same. Yeah, you're all bunched up.
Maddie just kind of looks at her like betrayed. She's like, and then I think she just like huddles a little closer to Klauth. She's like,
She's like, I thought I knew you.
yeah,
We shared a train ride together.
we
Yeah.
traded.
at this point,
Betrayal immediately.
11-year-old
11-year-old
betrayal.
Okay, back up a minute. As everybody forgot, he just called her weird. There was a reason to
She
this.
just let Maddie like take
Yeah.
the fall.
Oh my god, this will
And
never be forgiven.
you guys can
Oh.
notice that the Sinister's just kind of sitting there waiting and waiting, twiddling her thumbs, going, "Are you all settled? Are you sure?
yeah.
I'm ready.
All good." And as you guys are walking in, I did send a picture of what you're going to
I
see.
do in fact trip walking in, but I don't fall over.
Yeah.
And no one trips me. I did it myself.
Okay. I'm not putting tokens on because there'd be too many there.
A billion.
So, as you guys walk in and get settled, Alonso, the one who tried to help you up, he's just going to look at you and go, "Oh, sorry, Vincent Goyle, by the way. I think our
He
dads
recognizes.
went here together."
Recognizes the name. He goes, "Oh yeah, Alonso Zabini." And he goes, "Pleasure."
Pleasure.
Shakes your hand. And as he does that, he will turn back towards Maddie if she's close by and go, I owe you an apology.
Thank you.
Aw.
That's actually really nice.
And you see he's looking, but then he's looking over your shoulder towards Ava. He's like, he just like, goes, I will get justice for both of us. And he turns away.
Maddie's like,
But in a very serious
leans
tone,
back a
like,
little
he's
bit.
like,
Congratulations, you're involved now.
Yep.
he strains like his
you don't
collar.
have to do that.
and,
It's
like,
okay.
Oh no, it's quite alright.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. So as you
Be
guys
cool with
get
that.
in, you will notice that there's a lot of students here. This place is, it's late, but the whole head table at the front is filled with people. You are being looked at by like another 300 students as you guys are all paraded in. I think there's 31 of you in total coming in, 30 or 31. Some people you will recognize. It looks like they're all waiting to eat, and they want to get this sorting ceremony over with because they've all been through this a few times. But it is tradition. So as you guys get up, the Sinistra is just going to line you all up. She's just going to say, all right, I'm going to introduce you to our new headmaster. And then we will get the sorting ceremony. The sorting ceremony will be done in alphabetical order according to your last name. Now, I would like to introduce you to your headmaster, Mr. Arnold Armando Dippet, the son of the famous Armando Dippet, who was headmaster here before Albus Dumbledore. And he's going to stand up.
Does everyone seem like they're clapping? Are we supposed to clap? Because if everyone else is clapping,
Most
I
people
clap.
are, yes.
Okay, then I clap.
Sorry, I need to turn the train noises off because you're
Yeah, I
not
was
in
looking
the train.
I like that.
Sorry, I forgot to do that. It was so low in the background for me. He's just going to stand up and go, greetings everybody, one and all. I will be your headmaster. My name is Arnold Armando Dippet. I am the son of the late former headmaster Armando Dippet, of whom Albus Dumbledore took over for. I'm quite old. I'm not going to tell you how old, but I have been with the Department of Magical Law Enforcement at the Ministry of Magic for about 70 years. And I was asked by your former headmaster McGonagall to take over for her after she retired last year. We thank her for her years of dedication to this school. You will probably see her from time to time as she still likes to come here and teach on occasion. So she will be seen from time to time. I've never attended Hogwarts, so I will be learning all it has to offer alongside of you. I also went through this ceremony when I got here. I've been putting to Gryffindor. I started my studies at Ivermorny in the U.S. for most of my youth, and I've also attended all of the other schools in the world. I've also been a professor at each of the other schools, and I have taught every class there is. My time at the ministry was spent hunting down renegade mages and death dealers, and I am a trained duelist. And I'm a master at dueling and will be teaching some of you later on in your studies the art of dueling, with your parents' permission. Now, for all of you first-year students, the Dark Forest is strictly forbidden to all students. There's to be no magic used in the corridors, and curfew during the week is set at 9 p.m. During the weekend, 10 p.m. Also, your caretaker, Willie, I will show you a picture of Willie somewhere. I have him here somewhere. I'll find him. has a few areas marked off that are currently out of bounds to students while some renovating is going on at the school. Now, enough about me. I will pass you off to your astronomy teacher and our head deputy mistress, Professor Aurora Sinistra. And with that, we will do our quick break, and then we'll get on with this after.
Ooh,
I know.
No, I wanted to be sorted first so I can come back in my costume. It's fine.
Never.
Well, thanks everyone for watching. We'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. So stick around, and we'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. Bye.
Bye.
There's the groundskeeper. I'm ready.
Okay, 3, 2,
I'm ready.
1.
Yeah.
We're live.
Oh, hi. Welcome back.
Alive.
You guys will also notice that there's now a picture of the groundskeeper, Willie Slughorn.
Really?
Willie. He took over for Mr. Filch.
Oh.
Filch.
Good
Filch.
riddance.
Filch.
Yes.
Right?
Filch.
Yeah.
He's
Used to
Filch.
be
He will
Filch.
forever be Filch.
Now it is Willie. So yeah, you guys will get to know, maybe love him, maybe hate him. We'll see.
I mean, he looks all right.
Looks can be deceiving at Hogwarts.
Does he have a cat?
He has a dog.
Oh, okay, we're good then. We're cool.
Yeah, you will see
He's a
that
fang.
near him is a bloodhound.
Ah.
Yeah,
Boris.
kind of like the one that Hagrid used to have.
Mm-hmm. Fang.
Yeah. Yes. Same.
So that makes me sad
same
because you
breed.
said used to.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
bloodhound
Well,
named Wilbur.
Yes.
Gotcha.
You'll meet Wilbur. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Fang's still there. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm sure he's
It's-
there. It's
Really?
Not-
well, no,
He's
it'd been
not
20
allowed to
years,
die.
so yeah.
No.
Fang's for sure gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll probably have Fang 2.
Ah.
The Return of Fang.
Fang Jr.
Fang
Electric
Jr.
Fang.
Fang
Fang
Yeah.
Jr.
Fang.
Yeah, The Return of Fang. You never know. Fang might have been, someone stuck in in a dog form and might need to get in cursed. We could do that too, but we're not going to.
Dun, dun, dun.
Anyway,
Aw.
sorting ceremony for
You're
everybody.
11.
I know you are. That's going to be hard for you guys. It's going to be great. All right. So you are going to be lined up by Miss Sinistra, Professor Sinistra. She's going to, you're going to see she's got a list in front of her, and she's going to start calling names out for people.
How dare.
I know. Emelia Beckett, please come forward.
Shyly shuffle up.
First up. Oh
And
my
she's
God.
going to put a nice little hat on top of you.
The hat.
It's gonna fall at her face.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
probably.
It's the hat. It's the hat. It's the hat.
It is the hat, so I will switch hats. I might have to take things off because this thing's a little big. And a little floppy.
Majestic.
Isn't it? It'd probably be easier just to hold it in front of the camera for you.
It's the hat talking now. We don't see.
Yeah.
The hat is.
There is
I
no
can't
Brandon,
make.
it's just
I
the
can't.
hat.
I can't make this talk. I'm sorry.
The hat's
The hat is our new DM.
Yeah,
That's
the
perfect.
hat
It works.
is your new DM.
Yep, perfect. Love it.
To be
Ship
fair,
that.
I do love the hat in the movies.
I know
He's so
Yeah.
sassy.
He's so sassy.
So sassy.
he is.
Just love it.
Yeah. So there's that. So Amelia, as you walk up and the professor sticks this thing on you, what are your surface thoughts?
She is terrified.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she knows her parents are gonna love her no matter what. She hopes to go somewhere that will benefit her and her family and Hogwarts the best.
Okay. The Sorting Hat's just going to go, curious. I sense you're an intriguing one. There's lots of hidden talent in you. Ravenclaw. And everybody's going to cheer and, immediately, as soon as he says Ravenclaw, your robes are just going to turn into the colors of Ravenclaw.
Ooh.
A nice little crest is going to form up above you. Pretty much these things are going to, as you said, they said before, they're going to learn with you. So, automatically, the robes know you're Ravenclaw, and you now can go towards the Ravenclaws.
Boom.
You're going to have lots of cheering, lots of people. Yeah, there's cheering. Next on the list, there's going to be a couple other students that are going to come up and go down. You guys are a little bit down the list for the majority of you. So you're going to start off with a Ravenclaw, then the next person that comes up is going to be a Slytherin. I should actually give you pictures of people as we do this.
Yeah, I need Emilia's first then. There.
So the next person that comes up is going to be someone who's called Craig Bower Jr., who's going to be in Slytherin House.
Ugh, Craig.
I know.
Sorry, Craigs.
Next up is going to be this lovely lady, whose name is Polly Chapman, who is going to be sorted into Gryffindor.
That's not an 11-year-old. Lies.
Well,
It's a cop.
we're gonna. Some of these pictures are gonna last for their entire 7 years here, so just pretend that they're 11.
Nope, don't trust. Play it.
You would also notice that she's the one who has been kind of making fun of the Potters as you guys go through.
She's what is she sorted into?
Gryffindor. I will be giving you guys
Gryffindor.
this list. There's quite a few in here. I'm not going to do them all for you, but you're going to have a set of... Where'd they go? The first Ravenclaws you guys are going to hear they're going to be called up together because you can kind of tell that they're inseparable. They are Addison and Allison. Melody and Addison Folly.
Oh, they're so cute.
Yeah. They are the Follies. I don't want to hold that anymore, so I'm going to put it back on.
So cute. That's gross.
They're adorable.
Aren't they? Yeah, so that is Addison Melody, so they're going to be going into Ravenclaw. Next up, we have... A lovely little girl is going to stand up. She's probably going to be everybody's favorite, and she's going to be sorted into Hufflepuff. Her name is Allison Finnegan.
Oh my god.
10 out of 10 do not trust that child. I just want to be difficult.
Yes. That is Allison. Everybody is going to cheer. A couple of the people who know the Finnegans might know who her father is.
Oh, Seamus.
Seamus.
Oh boy.
20 bucks,
is
she
the
lights something on
daughter.
fire in the first 2 days.
Of Seamus. Next up is someone who, if you guys give me history checks, please, to see if you know the family last name of this person.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Oh, wow. 23.
Ooh,
I
no.
want 15 and above.
Maddie got a 5.
6.
Okay.
Nope.
Anyone who
I got-
gets 15 and above would know the family line of Flamel. This is Clara Flamel,
For sure.
Okay.
who
I
gets
would for
sorted
sure
into Ravenclaw.
I feel like our families would go way back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next up, there's a couple more. There's a Gryffindor. There's a Slytherin. Vincent Goyle, who you met, is going into Slytherin. I will put his picture back up for people once I find where I put him. This guy's going to be a Slytherin.
Oh, that's Vincent Goyle?
That's Vincent Goyle. He is going to be
Okay.
a Slytherin. Yep.
Helium Kid. Right.
Next up
Healing
is
him, kid.
Ava Harper. Please come up front, please.
She very, confidently and happily just walks up. like she knows. What she's
She knows what she's getting into.
Yeah, 100%. Like,
As this lovely hat gets put on your head, what are your surface thoughts?
I'm obviously a Slytherin. I have to be. I need to get into that library.
Are you sure, dear?
Are there any doubts?
Well, I sense some greatness in you. You could honestly do 3 of these houses quite proud. There's a lot of history in your family that I sense that could benefit from all of them. But I'm going to stick you in Ravenclaw.
You see there's she just like, unlike everybody that's like happily like she goes like the collar drains from her.
Yeah, your robes change. Yeah, nice little Ravenclaw crest comes up, the eagle claw.
She turns to the deputy headmaster. He's wrong.
I am never wrong, my dear.
All
right. Next on the
Alonso's
list, please, headmaster.
smirking.
Headmistress.
Scandal.
We have a lot to do
So
here
angry.
still. You're going to have Scorpius Malfoy come up next after you, who's, of course, like, he's not even going to sit down and the hat's going to tell him to go to Slytherin. Like, literally, like, 10
Just
feet in
like
front of
Draco.
this thing. It's just
like Draco.
literally just Slytherin, obviously. Just, yes, thank you. Next, please.
She's so angry.
Scorpius is just going to look at you and just go, it's a gift. Next is Mr. Albus Potter. Albus is just going to come up and they are going to have quite a long talk, to which Albus is just going to pull the hat off himself and they're going to have like a face-to-face. And there's going to be a lot of, are you sure? Are you sure?
Who's
Okay.
who's this kid?
Albus.
Albus,
Potter.
he took it off and he's just having a good one-on-one with the hat. They're speaking to each other quietly, and this probably takes a good 5 minutes before Albus is put into Slytherin. And you're going to hear in the back probably 3 people stand up and go, no. And one little girl that you've seen before, Polly Chapman, stand up, point at him, and just start laughing.
I will stand up and I'll say, it's wrong, isn't it?
The hat's just
Very
going to say,
obvious.
look at you again and go, I am never wrong. There was a chance his father was a Slytherin, and I still don't know if that was correct. But hey.
Watch all the school children.
Alonso.
Yep, sorry, go. Klauth, go.
Oh no, I was just saying, like, watch all these like school children stand up and all start rioting because
Yeah.
the hat is causing so much chaos.
Yeah. You're also going to see Albus's brother come up and give him a hug and just go, there had to be one of us.
Gideon had been clapping like as he was going up, just
Yeah.
like, I know that one, and then like slowly, not just in like a very confused way, like still continue, but like it's like a slow, confused clap.
Yeah.
At his placement.
The next person
Alonso.
to come up after the
Alonso wanted to
screaming
say
and-
something.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Alonso. Hello.
Hi. Sorry, I don't have Zoom up, so I don't see if you have your hand up.
That's okay. Alonso at Ava's like outraged reaction would lean over to Maddie if she's close and be like, justice.
You lean over to
He's just
Maddie,
like-
but it's actually me.
Gideon.
And he's like,
Sorry, what?
never mind.
Maddie's like,
It's cool.
yeah, definitely
other
got what
side,
she
yeah.
deserved. Don't need revenge.
The next up is a very tiny little girl, who obviously you can tell doesn't really. This is new to her. She's quite trying to just like hide everywhere she goes. She was on your train with you, but she's not really talking to a lot of people. She's more trying to like hug a backpack that she doesn't want to like get rid of. She comes up. Her name is Sofia Sanchez. She's going to be put into Slytherin House, and she's going to not have a meltdown, but if she could jump and stomp on top of the hat, she would. She is just not enjoying any of this, and she's just screaming that I should be she wanted to be in Gryffindor. She's just screaming at the hat Gryffindor, not Slytherin.
So
Everyone's so disappointed this year.
I know.
Jeez.
Yeah. And if you can give me... No, we'll do that later. Next up, Klauth Sayre. Come on down.
So I presume he and Maddie are sitting next to each other, so he looks at her and he's like, you know.
She looks at him and she gives him an encouraging smile. You got this.
Seeing half the kids complain.
So as he walks ever so slowly towards the hat.
Yeah. I don't have all day. Come, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just sit and let me do my job. So what are your surface thoughts as the hat gets on your head?
He's thinking about his mother.
And we gotta hydrate.
Ooh.
He's thinking about his family. He's thinking about Maddie. He's. I think he's lost. He doesn't have any.
Oh, no, not yet. Okay.
All right. Yep. Nope. Take your time. As you're going, while Klauth is busy for a sec, I need perception check from anyone who is walking by. Well, when Sophia went to Slytherin. This is more flavor-wise for me later to have some fun.
Can I use my passive?
Sure.
25 side.
As you guys are going, you'll notice she's taken she's put something over top of part of her robe, and it's just a big necklace and picture that says Swifty.
This feels targeted.
I love it. I love it.
I didn't even do anything today. God, hate it here.
So yeah,
but I am
if
putting that in
anyone
my notes.
is a Swifty fan, you would notice that Sophia is probably the #1 Swifty fan.
I beg to fucking differ. Continue. Rude statement when I'm right here in the Zoom call.
You're welcome. At least I made her Slytherin.
Hilariously, my niece's name is Sophia and would be a Slytherin.
Nice. That's even better. This one, yeah, she looks Mexican. So you get to know her because she's Slytherin. There's a lot of fun Slytherins. Klauth. The hat is going to ask you not really many questions. He's just going to it doesn't take too long, but it's just more of a you're the second one today that could be in a lot of houses. Where to stick you? You're an enigma. But I do sense some hidden talent. So I'm going to stick you in Ravenclaw.
Maddie cheers.
Yeah, pretty much the same with everybody. Everyone's cheering. You're going to be going to the front. There's quite a few tables left. We're only going to do a few more people here. Next on the list, the Sinistra is just going to hold up, look at her list, and look around and go, I'm going to do the next 3 in a row. Can I have all the Scamanders please come up?
At the same time?
Lorcan, Lysander, and Maddie. Can you all please come up at the same time? I have a feeling how this is going to go, so we may as well do all 3 of you.
She stands up and looks around, because she's...
Yeah,
I don't think that she's met these cousins before.
You've been living with them for a while, so you do know them.
I lied.
Just
Yeah.
kidding.
Never met him.
They were the twins that
It's a
stayed
really
looking at the
big
wall.
house.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's another
I thought I was
portrait that
with
looks
the
like they're
Lovegoods.
older than 11.
Okay.
Yeah. Lorcan and Lysander are just going to look
Those are
and
too pretty for 11-year-olds.
I know they are. I'm not going to apologize for that either.
Pretty boys.
They take after daddy. This is pretty much going to be the exact same as like when Scorpius was walking up. The hat's just going to look at all three of you and just yell out Hufflepuff. Obviously. Like there's no... Yeah, this is just you stand up, you look at it, and it's just going to look at all three of you and just go, yep, Hufflepuff.
Maddie looks over at Klauth and she looks, a little sad, but then she looks at her cousins and she's like, hi. And she runs over to the Hufflepuff table.
Yep. After that, and you guys sit down, Sinister's just going to look and go, there's 3 more Weasleys? 3 of yous? All right. We'll start with Fred. Fred's going to come up. He's not going to be too quick about it because he's a little scared of going up and not knowing what's going to happen to him because he's an oddball of the family. But he is going to be put into Gryffindor. So he's going to be probably the happiest you've seen him today. And he's just going to run over and try to sit beside James, even though James is at the other end of the middle of the table. Next up, Gideon Walker Weasley.
Okay. I go up, I trip on the stairs, I get back up, I go sit down.
You're good?
Mm-hmm.
You're Weasley, you're good. What are your surface thoughts?
Honestly, Gideon's not super, like, worried about this. Like, they're kind of, like... There's never really been any family pressure until recently to be in a specific house, so... Like, Gideon understands that she's supposed to be in Gryffindor and doesn't mind that, but also isn't that worried if it doesn't happen.
Yep.
But Fred just was, and if Fred's a Gryffindor, then, I mean, anyone can be a Gryffindor, so it's fine.
Yeah, Gryffindor's like
obviously
the
the
place
standards
where...
are not very high.
Yeah, the Gryffindor is the house where no one really knows where to stick you, so you just get stuck in Gryffindor.
Yeah.
They're the oddballs. We'll just stick them over there.
Yeah. So Gideon's not too fazed by whatever's about to happen. It just assumes it's Gryffindor because everyone else is.
Yeah. The hat's gonna look through you, and just go, dragons. Animals. And then he's going to start speaking another language that you've never heard before, but you understand everything he's saying to you. He's going to be speaking in Parseltongue to you.
Oh, no.
Here we go, Chamber of Secrets Part 2.
You do understand me, do you not?
You know me.
Yeah. You do understand me, do you not?
Sure.
Well, never thought I'd put a Weasley in Slytherin, but I'm going to. Slytherin.
Oh.
A what?
Slytherin. Yeah.
Maddie's...
All your cousins are just kind of going, I thought she was the normal one.
We all just
They're like-
collectively tilt our head in confusion.
At the exact same time, the exact same
All the
way.
Weasleys in the
All
room.
of you just kind of go, huh.
Okay.
And the hat's just going to say, and now there's a Weasley in every single house. Weird.
The hat just
What's
wanted
going
that
on?
to happen.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, literally you now have a Weasley in school in every single house for the first time ever at this place.
Collect them all.
You're the first Slytherin.
Yeah.
Next up is Rose Granger
Thanks, Mr.
Weasley,
Hat.
who's just gonna look at you and go, "Sorry."
You're welcome.
We'll deal with
We
that
just
later.
pass each other. Yeah.
Bye. Rose is gonna obviously be put into Gryffindor with the rest of them. That's
Yeah,
where the
obviously.
rest. Yeah. And last but not least, Alonso Zabini, please.
Gets up, really prim and proper, and like confidently strides over, puts the hat on.
You're smarter than most of them.
Tilts his head.
And I do sense... you take after your father.
Proudly.
I may as well put you where your father was then. Slytherin.
He
There's a lot of
smiles. As he gets up, he looks at Ava and winks at her and goes over to the throne table.
He glares daggers.
He's happy with that.
Yeah, there's a few more students, but I'll show you the pictures of them, and in Roll20 you'll see where everybody is finally put.
I think that I try and go sit next to Albus.
Okay. Yeah, like there's rooms for like 10 or 11 chairs with the Slytherins, and family's going to be quite close right now for him, so he's definitely going to be butting up right against you.
Yeah.
He's just going to look at you and go, "What the hell happened?"
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
I think we'll deal with that later. I don't know if Dad'll be happy or not. This is a weird day.
I just scooch a little bit closer to him.
Yeah. I didn't have that planned out in my head.
I think it'll be fine.
Yeah.
This was not on my Hogwarts bingo card.
On a good note.
Oh my god, we're so starting Hogwarts bingo.
I didn't think you would ever.
Happening.
I didn't think you'd be here either.
At least we're here together, I guess.
Definitely. We're gonna have all our classes together, and we'll have time to get to know each other.
You know, Grandma's gonna send us a howler, right?
Oh, I've already asked for one.
Okay, good.
Oh yeah, that's standard.
That's definitely happening.
Yeah,
right.
I already showed that to everyone before. Sorry. I'm just opening up the rest of the people that have not been sorted. I'm pretty sure you now. In Roll20, if you go into the handouts for first year Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin should see all the new people that you are at your table with now.
Looks like it, yeah.
Yep. So yeah, that is everybody sorted.
Yay!
Huzzah!
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 So, is everybody happy with where they are?
No. Yes, above table, yes.
Above table, yes. I can take the sorting hat off. And put this one back on. Okay. You're going to see there, for some reason, they're going to stick the hat down right in front of the headmaster, and they're going to have themselves a little chat. Just because. So, after that...
Can I try and listen?
You can, if you want. You're probably a little bit far away, but by all means, give me a perception check.
I want to try.
I would also like to try and pay attention. I don't need to listen to do it. I can read their lips.
You can.
17.
Yes.
I can.
I definitely want
pretty
to try and
much-
pay attention.
Yeah, they're pretty much just having a... went actually not bad for my first time. Are you sure with the two of them? The Potter and the Weasley? They're just going to have a back and forth going, you're sure? They seemed a little weird, and I think we need to keep an eye on that Sophia girl. Something might be wrong with her. She seemed quite angry. And while they're having this talk, you're going to see Hagrid finally come in, dragging his misbegotten student that he completely forgot to, bring up with you guys. Or the student didn't know where to go. So the headmasters is just going to go, oh, I think we have one more to sort. Okay. Right. And this guy's going to just... I don't have a picture because Belvedere never gave me one. There's also a couple other students, just in case they come. But this character is, he's a little homely, not dressed the greatest. He's just got like hand-me-down everything. And the hat's going to go on him, and 5 minutes goes by, nothing happens. 10 minutes goes by, nothing happens. To the point where the hat's just going to look to the headmaster and go, I'm stumped. And the headmaster's just going to look at the student and go, we'll deal with this later. Just here. Well, he just grabs a chair and puts it beside him, and the student randomly is just going to sit at the headmaster's table with the headmaster, and they're going to have a little chat.
Aww.
Yeah, the hat's a little stumped. We'll go with that later. But yeah.
I think the hat's getting old. I think the hat's getting old. It's time to retire it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Agreed. He's going senile. I can make a thing about it going senile. Thank you. She starts writing.
For those in Twitch listening in, if you don't know, the Sorting Hat is basically a mind sorcerer that can absorb all the person's memories instantly. It knows everything about them, which is how it gets people sorted. It figures out where best to put you because it is technically a mind sorcerer. Hence why I asked for surface thoughts, because it knows all of them. But for some reason, can't figure out where to put this one person, which I'll tell you about later. Now, after that, the headmistress is going to stand up again and go, all right, ladies and gentlemen, witches and wizards, esteemed professors, and our beloved Hogwarts students. Tonight, we gather not only to satisfy our earthly hunger, because it is late, but to indulge in the rich tapestry of tradition that is the Hogwarts feast. As the candles flicker and the warmth of camaraderie fills the great hall, let us pause to reflect on the journey that has brought us all together. For centuries, Hogwarts has stood as a beacon of knowledge, a sanctuary for the curious, and home for the magical. Within these walls, friendships are forged, spells are mastered, and destinies are shaped. Each year, we welcome new faces into our midst, eager minds ready to embrace the wonders of our world. And each year, we bid farewell to those who have grown and flourished under our guidance, sending them forth into a wider, wizarding world. But tonight, let us set aside the weight of the past and the uncertainty of the future and simply revel in the present moment. So let's all raise our glasses and give a cheer and a toast to Hogwarts. And everybody else raises their glass and cheers to Hogwarts. May your halls continue to echo with the laughter of generations yet to come, and may her legacy endure for all eternity. Now, on to something before we eat. You will notice that we had one change this year. You were all given a new set of robes that are enchanted. Well, to help combat those that fall prey to the dark arts, your robes will, if you do sway... Oh, sorry, let me start this again. I missed a spot. Due to certain challenges over the years at Hogwarts, we have, with permission from the Japanese school Mahodokoro, to adapt their way of clothing their students. You will notice that over time your wizard robes will grow with you. They are in fact enchanted to help both of you and other students be able to, with a glance, know all your achievements here at Hogwarts. Each year they will get a deeper in color with your house colors. They will start to outline in gold when you achieve certain magical prowess. They will also learn with you. And when you have learned all there is to know, they will shine bright as the sun. Well, not actually, but you will see some subtle changes. You'll be able to tell as you look around some of these 7th year students kind of have like a magical aura for those who can see magical auras. There's a nice little glimmer. Oh, and one other thing. To help combat those that fall prey to the dark arts, your robes will give off no color at all and turn white. So, if you feel yourself swayed to the darker aspects of magic, my door is always open. Since the end of the Triwizard Tournament years ago, we will be participating in a global exchange program with the other 6 major schools around the world. You may notice around you that we do have a few already here, and they in return have some of our students. So, anyone, with your parents' permission, during your 3rd or 4th year of school will be allowed to do 1 semester at any other school that you choose. So, we will get into that for our first years later on, but eventually, if your parents allow you, we will send you off to another school for an entire year, where you can learn from them. Now, eat. And everybody starts to dig in and eat. And this is where you have free reign to talk and do whatever you like.
It's Dr. Moss.
With only the people on our table.
Yeah.
So wait, am I seated near Ava now?
Yeah.
You're going to be, in where your houses are. So whoever was put with your house, that is who you are at.
All right. So Klauth, are we still doing priority or initiative?
If you guys want, we can. Yes.
Just go for it. I don't think it matters much.
I'm gonna go for it. Okay.
You had something. Go for it.
Yep.
Ava, sorry. Klauth says, Ava, I want to apologize for all the chaos on the train caused by me and my cousin's pets, and I wanted to give you this, as a thank you for, being so receptive and understanding, and it's a galleon that my otter found.
I want to inside check.
By all means.
So
Inside check on me.
Yes. For sure. She's like, you're being nice to me. I don't understand what's going on.
But it's not in Klauth's character to ever be mean.
We don't know that.
It's her. It's
don't know
my
you.
character that is sus about everyone.
Yeah.
It's not your character's problem.
Yeah. Ava has a disdain for everybody.
Pretty much. It is not you that's the problem. It's me.
No. Yeah.
However, it was an 8, so I reluctantly take it, and I'm like, thank you.
So Ava's just skeptical about everyone.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 'cause I thought, like, especially you were like, what's Klauth's deal? He's just drawing and.
Yeah, no, everybody. But she already has notes on everybody else. That's the thing. So she's looking at you and she's like, so what's your deal?
No, I'll tell you what my deal is. Maybe he's thinking to himself, maybe this is why she's so reluctant to being friends. Like, my family, I'm actually, my family are non-magical, that I know of. And so, yeah, I was Muggle born. And so I feel really out of place here. So if you feel that I'm out of place here, that makes sense, because I as well don't, this has been a wild ride for me.
I completely understand. It's normal to feel that way in your circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
What were you drawing?
What?
On the train.
What were you drawing?
Oh, he pulls it out and it's like, I was trying to find. It's basically like what it is. It's like a steampunk otter. Like it's like a little mini machine. Here, I'll post something to the chat.
Yeah, she looks at it and she like cocks her head and she's like,
yeah,
so you like drawing Muggle machines?
With the hopes that they'll be enchanted, yes. Like, it's kind of like it's steampunk. it's steampunk wizardry, I guess you could say.
Everyone hydrate.
Yeah, everyone hydrate.
I just did.
I had
Thanks,
to
Wade.
Thanks, Wade.
I whispered to whoever's next to me on the other side, which hopefully it'll be Emelia.
Yeah, sure.
And she's like,
Sure.
I think he's weird. She just whispers it to the person next, and then she looks. Oh, hi. Come in.
I don't think so.
Oh, no.
So, who are you?
This is
Emelia.
actually.
That's so cute. Oh my god.
Oh, sorry. That wasn't like, this isn't exactly what I had in mind. Like I wanted him to be like fully mechanical, but like yeah, you get the idea.
That's so cute.
Oh wow.
I love
Oh.
it.
Everyone stretch.
Stretch. I could do that.
Yeah, that felt good actually.
Yeah,
Stretch.
Yeah, so I look at Emelia and he's like, where are you from? Who are you? What are you doing?
Well, my name is Emelia Beckett, and I'm from Grafton. Oh my god. Worcestershire.
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 Worcestershire, yeah.
Yeah, Worcestershire.
We're sure.
Wish I could say it.
That place with the thing?
Yeah.
The thing, yeah.
Grafton's really tiny. I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't know it.
I'm not from England, so.
Oh, okay.
Beside you, just to let you guys know, is one Danny Thomas, Claire Philomel, and Addison and Melody Folly, twins. The twins are pretty much talking to each other without really even realizing it. You can tell they're quite close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They doing like that twin telepathy thing?
Not as much. It's just more, yes. They're finishing each other's everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She looks between you. It's like, do you also have Muggle parents?
No. We go way back with magic. Like way back.
Like you. And she points at Flamel. And like she immediately switches to this famous person.
Hi. Yes. I have never been told that before.
Rolls our
But I
eyes.
am so happy to be here. Grandfather says this place is instrumental to what he became, so I'm hoping that's going to be good for me too. We'll see.
A bunch of notes immediately.
Yeah.
Just writing though.
Yeah. Yeah, and the other person's going to introduce herself saying, hi, Danny Thomas. Hi. Hi.
Hi,
I
Jack.
want my pet. I miss my pet. Oh, anyway, yeah. Yeah, she'll probably tell you about her mother, Katie Bell. She'll probably have a little talk about Katie. Yep. The twins probably won't talk too much about their parents.
Okay, so just give me 1 second because we lost somebody.
That's okay.
So Danny Thomas's mom is Katie Bell?
Yes.
Okay.
Daughter of Dean Thomas and Katie Bell. Yeah, and the Follies are the daughters of Grim and Penelope.
I don't recognize that name.
That's okay.
What, Katie Bell?
No, the Follies.
Oh, it rings a bell. I just don't remember.
Katie Bell, I recognize. Of course I do.
Follies, the uncles of her parent, of the twins' parents, were Death Eaters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they are the bad side of the Follies. So yes, during the conversations here, while you guys are probably like a half hour into it, I'll give you guys more time to talk, but I'm going to introduce you to the rest of your staff members, your professors. So while you're talking, while you're doing this, the headmaster is actually going to stand up this time. After having another conversation, you're going to notice after a while the other boy is not there anymore. He's been taking somewhere else. He's just going to tap on his glass and say, well, now that you've satisfied most of your Weasleys, put that down. Thank you. You can stuff yourself later. Anyway, I want to introduce you to the rest of our staff. For the first time here at Hogwarts, Hagrid has a brand new assistant that's going to help him for the next... Hagrid's just going to go, a while, yes. She has been loaned to me to help. She knows more than me. Anyway, her name is Professor Bunty Broadacre. She's going to be my assistant. You will get to know her for quite a while. She's going to be not staying with me. I think she's got her own place here in the school somewhere. But she has traveled all over the world and has met an assortment of magical creatures. Maddie, you know who this person is. Yeah. She's worked with Newt for quite a while. It is now at Hogwarts.
Oh, okay. I know who that is now.
Yeah.
Sorry, my internet randomly likes to go out.
It's okay. I figured the twin braids might help.
No, it wasn't until you said...
Finding an older picture of Bunty is hard.
Yeah.
That was the best.
No, I get it.
The first one, Uni with the W. Next on our list is someone who should not need any introduction, but he is your charms professor, Professor Phileas Flitwick. He's been here for a long time.
Still alive.
Oh, God, yes. He's half goblin. Of course he's alive. He is old. And, yeah, just one check here. He's also the head of Ravenclaw House. Next on our list, please stand up, Professor. You're going to see, she's fairly young. She's going to be introduced as Professor Susan Bones. She's going to be your dark arts teacher.
That is a very hot lady.
She
I
glowed
like her.
hard.
Damn.
That was a hard glow up.
She pulled a Neville.
Hello?
I think Miranda has a crush.
I think we all do.
You're
Share
welcome.
with the class. God damn. Sorry, Peter.
Yeah, you are welcome. Some of you lore folks will know who she is, and I decided to keep her here as your teacher because she is the last of her line, and she's an angry girl.
Clearly.
Yeah.
With that hair color and those tattoos, come on.
You say she's an angry girl?
Yeah.
If you know her backstory, yes, you'll get to know her.
Yes.
Next on our list is someone who's been here for quite a while, and then forced to leave, and then she's been back, forced to leave, and now she is back as your divination professor, Professor Trelawney.
Yay.
I love
whom
her.
everybody loves.
She's so great.
She's just going to stand up and awkwardly look around and just go, stare at a few of the students and just kind of hide behind a crystal ball. She's not much of a talker. Next on our list, I think everybody knows this young lady. She's been friends to everybody. She is now our Professor of Field Studies, Professor Luna Lovegood Scamander. And she's not even paying attention, so she doesn't even know she's been called. Yeah,
Can I just
it's
say,
just a literally.
good.
Yeah,
I'm shocked she's even in the room.
she's in the room. She has to be in the room, but yeah, there's just nothing. She's going to be poked a few times and then go, huh? Oh, hello. And then go back to doing whatever she was doing. She's
Maddie
your
class.
field studies. Yes.
I clap.
Still here at Hogwarts. Your first years, you're going to love learning flying lessons from Madame Rolanda Hooch.
Gideon claps hard.
Yeah. She's an old lady. She's a little kooky. But she's just going to like stand up and like do a nice little bow and have a little speech for everybody saying, I hope you all aren't afraid of heights because we're going to go high and fast. And if anyone is interested in Quidditch, I will show you some fun moves. In due time. Next on our list, your herbology professor. Some you may know. He's actually married to our head healer here at Hogwarts. His name, known to most of you, is Professor Neville Longbottom. Everybody gives a nice little round of applause for Neville.
Yay! Unsung hero.
Unsung hero.
Right?
Believe I also have him as head of Gryffindor House. Maybe.
Yeah.
Let me look. Maybe. I have so many notes.
Well, if he is, he's earned it.
Nope. Sorry, not him.
Rip. You know what?
Never mind.
That actually tracks more than him actually being the head of the house.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
Nope, that makes sense. Passed over as usual. Still never.
Like.
The next person on our list, the headmaster is just going to look at him and go, your history of magic professor, and this guy's just going to look and go, substitute. Hopefully, not for long. The professor's just going to look at him and go, I know we're still looking, but I need you. You're good at what you do.
Okay.
I didn't have anyone else, so I'm sorry. Anyway, for some of you, you may know him. His name is Professor Aberforth Dumbledore.
Sorry. Oh,
He is your history of magic teacher, your substitute history of magic teacher, because he doesn't want to be here.
I'm
He
surprised.
definitely does not want to be here. He lost his bet or something. That's the only reason he's here.
Yeah, he definitely lost the bet, yeah.
Yeah.
He lost his bar.
Or was forced to do this by McGonagall.
Yeah, for sure.
Fair, sure. I can see that.
Next on our list is she's been here for a long time, and I don't think she's ever going to leave until, she is your head librarian, Irma Prince. She's been here for a long time. Just don't steal any of her books, and you'll make her happy. Irma's just going to stand up and go, yes, you'll get to know Irma. She's the head librarian here. And after you're introduced to Neville, next on the list is going to be Hannah Abbott Longbottom, your head healer, also called the matron of Hogwarts. She's also been a student here.
That is very fitting for Hannah.
Yes. She's your head healer. There's only a few left. Your professor of, for you first students, you're not going to see her for quite a while. She is the head of Muggle Studies, Professor Concordia Raleigh.
Oh. Not what I
For
would
those who
expect.
know the Raleighs.
Yeah.
I believe, I think you'll get to know her later. She's the head professor of Muggle Studies. I believe her mother used to do the same job. Yeah. Now, the last two they've been here for a few years. One of them is related to our own Minerva McGonagall. Your head professor of Transfiguration is Professor Robert McGonagall III. Everyone's going to cheer for him.
Oh, he definitely's got the McGonagall look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys will eventually find out that Minerva is his aunt. And he has taken over her class after she became headmaster. And last but not least, he's new to the job here. Your potions master, Professor Jacob Kowalski III.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Do I know who this is?
You know the Scamanders, so yes.
Yeah. Or at least you know the name.
Yeah, you'd know the last name, not the actual person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would recognize. Okay. I'm like.
Yes. And that is your professors and your staff. So after that, everyone's going to give you a nice little bow, and a couple of them are gonna come wandering over. The head of Hufflepuff House, Susan Bones, is going to come over and introduce herself to everybody at Hufflepuff.
Half the Hufflepuffs faint.
Yes.
Wait, who's the head? Sorry.
Susan Bones.
Susan Bones.
Oh
Yeah.
Head of Hufflepuff.
And a couple of Ravenclaws, you know.
A couple of every table just passed out.
Jacob Kowalski III is going to be the head of Slytherin House. He's going to come over and tell everybody hi. So you're going to have fun with him. The head of Ravenclaw House, you already know as Phileas Flitwick. He's going to come over and introduce themselves to all the Ravenclaws. And your headmaster of Gryffindor, if you guys aren't there, but is going to be Mr. Aberforth Dumbledore. So had you had any Gryffindors, he would be your head of the house. And that is your lovely... Oh, and then they'll introduce you again to the caretaker, Willie Slughorn, and his bloodhound named Wilbur.
I clap louder for the Bloodhound than I do for the teachers, except for Susan Bones, probably.
Yeah. Oh, and also, sorry, of course, you can't forget Professor Rubus Hagrid, the keeper of keys and grounds, care of magical creatures.
I do clap.
And he'll give up, and everybody knows Hagrid. Everybody loves Hagrid. You'll also randomly see a bunch of, probably for the first time, some of you, as the food is coming out and dishes are being put away, a lot of house elves just wandering around, cleaning up and doing a bunch of stuff. Probably weird out a few of you who don't know what a house elf is or what they do. But you'll see some... Yep.
I was going to say, when the house elves come out, the one that comes out to put the food closest to me, I want to, be nice to them and ask for their name and say thank you.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah. I was like, Ava, nice?
There's a reason.
Yeah.
You want my...
Gideon does thank any of the house elves that come nearby. Yeah, it seems like an instinct.
Yeah.
Same to
Which
Maddie
does
too.
give them a couple probably dirty looks from some other Slytherins, but...
Okay. No problem. I just need to write this name down, just so I don't forget it.
What was the name?
I will tell you as soon as I come up with a fun one for you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Good old house.
This is going to be very important for me.
What is a fun house elf name for you? Okay. Oh, sorry. The name's Hob. Because I hobble a lot, so I was named Hob.
Ah, that's so good. That's so cute. I think I'm sure the food will be really nice.
Well, would you like a list of everything that's being served tonight? I do know that off the top of my head.
Oh, of
Perfect.
course. Go on.
Well, today we are serving roast beef, roast chicken, pork chops, lamb chops, sausages, bacon, steak, boiled potatoes, roast potatoes, chips, Yorkshire pudding, peas, carrots, gravy, ketchup, and peppermint hamburgers.
Ketchup? They're serving ketchup?
They are.
Just ketchup.
It's just
You
ketchup
can have
in a
ketchup
bowl.
by itself.
Yeah.
That's Fred, isn't it?
Probably.
Fred?
And peppermint hamburgers.
Ooh. And what do you recommend?
Hamburgers.
I like the bacon.
Oh, okay.
Because who doesn't like bacon?
Bacon.
Okay, bye. He's just
Bye.
gonna hobble along.
Hobbles away.
Yep.
Immediately takes note.
Yeah, you can mail. House elves are hard to determine age, so you have no idea. Yeah. So, you guys are free to talk, or what would you like to do?
I eat so much bacon.
So much bacon. There's nothing wrong with so much bacon.
Alonso will just look at Gideon, just like devouring all the bacon. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Did you want one?
he goes. It's like, I'm okay. It's like-
You're also
Okay.
gonna have, you're gonna have a hand of Vincent Goyle right beside you. Just
Slap it.
Don't ask. He's just gonna keep going and eating a lot. So yeah, for you Slytherins, it is Albus Severus Potter, or Alonso, Craig Boyer, Gideon, Scorpius Malfoy, Sophia Sanchez, and Vincent Goyle. That is going to be your fun crew for the Slytherins. We've already done the Ravenclaws. The Hufflepuffs. You have the adorable Allison Finnegan, Carl Jenkins, Kiki Wang, all the Scamanders, and one Sue Shen. You got a couple first-year exchange students here with you. And the Gryffindors, not that you care, is Fred, Polly Chapman, Rose Granger Weasley, Tammy Thomas, Zhao Zhen, who most of you met. Her parents own the magic shop, the magical pet shop, and Jan Fredericks.
Hey, Albus. Albus.
He's going to have like some food just in his mouth, and he's just going to... Hi? Yes? What?
Why'd that Gryffindor laugh at you when you got placed here? Who even is that?
I don't know.
Oh.
I will have to ask, Rose later. Maybe she'll talk to her. I don't know.
Okay.
She got laughed
Let me
at
know.
too, so...
Yeah, I want to know.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, this whole night's been weird, but okay.
Yeah, this is a lot. Even for us, this is a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm happy. As long as my animal's in my dorm, that's all I really care.
Do you think your dad's gonna be mad?
Surprised. He had a chance of coming here and here too, so...
Oh.
Yeah, he told me the hat also told him that he probably should be Slytherin. But Dad wanted Gryffindor, so the hat said sure.
Did the hat talk to you in any other language by any chance?
No, mine was pretty... No, we just had I needed to ask him a few questions to make sure he was sure. Because I wasn't sure.
Yeah, no, me neither. Okay.
It
I
was
go back
weird.
to eating.
In my head, though, no. Not a different language. No. Why?
No, me neither.
Okay. Good talk.
Alonso turns to Gideon. Is like, no, because he's like eating again. What?
He's gonna... Sorry.
He's cool, but what did you mean? Different language? What?
I didn't say anything.
You did.
Prove it.
He just looks around, confused. Looks at Goyle, like, and then to like Scorpius, like they're right there, like we heard. You know what?
Scorpius would have caught it. For sure.
Yeah.
He's not going to say anything, but he's just going to look at you and go, right. Are you sure you're not a Potter?
Me? I think we're cousins. We're cousins, right? We're cousins.
That might explain it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Hi. I'm Gideon.
Scorpius Malfoy. He's not going to take your hand.
Yeah, I know. I just
Cool. Pleasure. Yeah. Right. Sophia's going to grab your hand and go, hi.
Oh,
I don't want to be here.
My
Hi.
gosh. Okay,
Hi.
That's so much. Why? Why don't you want to be here?
Well, I'm from Mexico. I don't want to be here. This is
Oh,
weird.
you don't want to be at the school at all?
No. Most people don't like, they're calling me a muggle. I don't know what that is. I just want to be back home with, electricity and the internet and all the, everything.
Sure, those are words.
Yeah. You don't really miss them until they're gone. I can't use them here. I tried.
I missed my otter, but I think he's just in my room.
Otter. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You got
Did you
an
bring a
otter.
pet?
Yes. I have a ragdoll cat that I named Benjamin Button after my favorite singer. She's got one too.
Okay.
Yeah. He's great. He's up in my room, I hope. Klauth, yep. I see a hand.
You're
muted.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
So Klauth is he's sitting at the Ravenclaw table. He doesn't look happy, and then all of a sudden he gets kind of like a rage face a little bit, and he's just like, and he just like turns around, and like in an act of defiance, like goes to the Hufflepuff table and sits next to Maddie.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
He didn't feel very accepted at the Ravenclaw table, so now I'm hoping that he could be like an unofficial member of the Hufflepuff house.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say that'll be up to you guys. There's going to be a little bit of intermingling. It's not going to be too terrible.
Okay.
Yep, you're allowed.
Okay.
I'm glad you're here. I mean, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, the second Ava sees that and sees that nobody's saying anything, she gets up and goes sit there. Scoots next to Scorpius. Immediately scoots next to
Everybody
Scorpius.
just leaves Ravenclaw.
It's just like one
I
of those
know.
tumbleweeds at the
I'm
table.
gonna stay here and I'm gonna try and talk to the Flamel girl.
Okay, yeah. What would you like to know about Clara?
She's gonna ask if she knows
What did I give her as
Amelia's
a pet?
mother,
Amelia's mother.
Evelyn.
Clara's. She's gonna probably say no. She's she'll tell you she's had more of a like a homeschool. She doesn't get out much kind of vibe. Every time the Flamels seem to go anywhere, she's just more bombarded with. She'd have the Daily Prophet on her doorstep, kind of vibe. She doesn't want to leave because she doesn't want to be asked any questions that make no sense to her because it has to deal with her grandparents, not her. She'll tell you a little bit, but for the most part, she won't. She's not going to divulge about her grandparents. Yep.
Makes sense.
Yep. But she will tell you that she is really, for those who don't know, her grandparents, Nicholas and Perennial Flamel, created the Philosopher's Stone. So because of that, she has herself a rock crab pet.
Aww.
Yeah. Not that she has it with her, but she'll tell you all about her rock crab pet.
It's so cool. It sounds so cute.
Yeah. Yeah. She hasn't come up with a name for it yet, but yeah. She'll tell you about her parents, Nick Flamel and Portia LeFleur. Yep.
Then Amelia will go into like talking about her parents a little bit, just to like not be so awkward.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, she'll tell you like she's like a third-ish cousin of the Weasleys.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Amelia wonders if she's related.
Everyone's
Like
related to
way,
the
way
Weasleys.
back.
Somewhere along the line, there's a Weasley in the family.
You're welcome.
Probably is.
Maddie's gonna turn to Klauth and just because he was clearly very upset. She's gonna be like, "You okay?"
Oh, Klauth is not okay. Klauth is just sitting there silently.
She's like, her love language is food, so she picks up some bacon and she puts it on his plate, and she's like, "Here, that'll make you feel better."
He crosses his arms. He's like, that's not my mom's bacon.
But it's really yummy. You should try it. You won't know if you like it if you don't try it. That's what my mom says. Sometimes.
Yeah, so Klaus begins eating. Klaus eats his bacon in silence. That's all.
Yeah. Let's
sorry
hope
you're
it's
having a hard
pig. It could be magical beast pig bacon. You never know.
Oh, hello, Ava Harper. What are you doing over here?
Yeah, you see Alonso turns to look at her.
She looks at Alonso. I think we got off on the wrong foot.
You think you got in the wrong house.
She looks. I did get in the wrong house.
That's not what the hat said.
Yeah, but did
Yeah, that
you
is
not
not what
get
the hat
into the
said.
wrong house?
Not yet. We'll find out.
I guess.
I mean,
Anyway.
Alice is here, so it can't be wrong too much if it put both of
I
us
was-
here.
I was in the train with a girl that looks exactly like you.
Was it
That
me?
was interesting. No.
Oh,
You
okay.
came on the window.
Me.
She said like you, not
There's
you.
like 40 of me here. There's so many Weasleys.
No, I
Oh,
didn't mean
Weasley.
Weasley. I don't think she's a Weasley. No, she was this kid.
Oh, I think I met her. I don't remember. There was an otter. It threw an egg or something.
Yes.
Outside the
Crazy
ice cream
otter.
shop.
Rifle egg.
Yeah, Crazy Otter. Definitely them two.
Mm-hmm.
What about them?
Mm.
Oh, you sat in the car with her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Till you came and said goodbye and confused me.
Okay.
But I think I like you.
Okay.
I think. Best lines ever.
Meanwhile, at the Hufflepuff table, Klauth turns to his cousin Maddie and says, "Oh, some girl over there doesn't like my otter."
While you
What
guys
talking
are
about?
also
What happened?
sorry, while you guys are also at the Hufflepuff table, the student that the hat couldn't figure out where to put is finally brought in and sat at the Hufflepuff table. He's not going to say anything. He's just going to eat, and it looks like he's quite hungry.
I feel like that's the vibe at the Hufflepuff table. No one's talking. Everybody's eating.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well,
Nobody's
you gotta-
mad that they're there either.
Yeah.
They're all just
Nope.
like, all right,
They're all happy. Yeah.
sounds right.
Yeah, when you have all the Scamanders there and Lorcan and Lysander are just, nobody understands what they're talking. Yeah.
I think Maddie's gonna turn to the new kid that just sat down and be like, "Hey, I'm Maddie. This is Lurkin and Lycander, and my other cousin Klauth."
Oh. Chester.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
No,
Hi.
Are you,
Sorry.
you s-
I'm gonna just eat. Thank you.
okay? Okay.
Bye.
The bacon's really good.
That's a Belvedere character. but it's
Oh,
really good.
okay.
That is any Belvedere.
That is every Belvedere character.
Yeah, that. I think that fits. It took me a second to realize who this was,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, yep.
Yeah. There's also a character, another student that's walking around. Her name is just the Jen. That's what she goes
Oh,
by.
sure, yeah.
The
The
Jen.
Jen.
Just the Jen.
I love it.
Yeah. I believe she has been also put in Hufflepuff.
Yes.
Subject to change.
Yeah. And let's move on to the Slytherin table again.
Yeah, see, Alonso looks at Ava, then looks at Scorpius. He's like, so friend of the family. Looks at between Scorpius and Ava.
Scorpius is just going to go, family.
Emily.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame. Well, it's just a shame that you couldn't get into Slytherin. Why? Can I just ask? Why do you think you should have been here? Kind of like
That's a good
looks at
question.
Ava.
I have always been told that the Slytherins are the ones that go far. So, I want to go far.
Excuse me. Sorry.
How dare from the other table. Rude.
It's like We just
just
block
kidding.
the group chat. Like it's just like a private chat.
But yeah,
That's
we
right,
got
go
off on the wrong foot. So, truth?
He looks at her outstretched hand. He's like, "There's a word that comes to mind," and he just leans forward. Vendetta. It's-
Your funeral.
but we'll see.
I don't mind
We'll
being
see.
friends.
Hi.
I
go
think
sit next
friends
to
are
you.
very useful.
They are, right? And she look at the Scorpius.
Oh, he doesn't want to be my friend. It's fine.
Scorpius is just going to look across the table at Albus and go, "Do you mind?" Albus is just going to go, "Sure." Scorpius is just going to walk over and sit beside Albus.
Yeah. I just scooch next to Gideon then.
Who's also sitting next to Albus, so now we're
Yeah,
all
on the
the
other
same
side.
side of the table except
Yeah.
Alonso.
Yep. Well, he'd have,
Alonso will-
yeah, he'd still have Craig, Booker
don't count
Jr.
them.
beside you, and Sophia Sanchez, and Vincent. So, yeah.
I am going to make a thesis about how the hat is so old is going senile because there were several people that were misplaced.
You're gonna write a paper about it?
Yeah,
You're gonna
and-
write a paper about how you shouldn't have been put in Ravenclaw.
I will talk to the other students that are unhappy.
I just kind of give Alonso a look.
Yeah, he just like shakes his
Oh,
like.
sure, that makes sense. Definitely, yeah. All right, cool. Just eat more.
Yeah, have fun with that. He looks at Scorpius. Are you sure? Looks at her. Okay.
All right,
But
is
he
there
looks
anything-
at her with like he's just like he's keeping an eye on her. Like he's like Truce. He's suspicious. He's like, we'll see.
Okay. So, anything else you guys want to talk about before you retire for the evening?
oh. I would just say I'd probably eventually go back to the Ravenclaw table
Okay.
and sit down, seeing probably Emelia talk to Flynn. What was her name?
Lara?
Clara.
Clara. Yep. Clara Fennell.
And just not join in, not force her way into the conversation, but just sit there and like can listen and probably take notes and stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
So while I'm still thinking about it, probably while Slytherins are all doing their awkward little interaction over there, I want to go up to Hannah Abbott
Okay. Up
and
front.
ask
Yep.
her, and ask her if she knows my grandparents, because that is their last name, and like she knows like last names are common, but she just wants to know.
Yeah. Because that's your dad's side.
Mom's side.
Mom's side. Sorry, or the Abbotts. Yes. I'm trying to remember the entire Abbott family. I don't think I have it all in my head yet.
I don't have it all. Like I
That's okay.
I picked a last name.
I know. Oh. Right. How's your mother?
She's good. I think she's gonna have another baby.
Well,
She was really
That'd be
sick the
great.
last few days, and she never gets sick, so.
well, I will have to write her. Well, how are you enjoying your day so far? Any surprises?
No.
Good trip?
Yeah, it was quiet.
Mm-hmm. Did you
Hagrid
meet
was in a
anyone yet?
yellow thing.
Hagrid's
I
the
met
best.
Clara.
The Flamel girl. Yeah, she's yeah. She should do well here.
She seems really shy.
Most first years, I believe, are going to be shy, except for most of the Slytherin house.
I was gonna say, then the entire Slytherin table.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna be shy except those.
Yeah.
And when she says those, Ava's included.
Yeah. That. It's not even a those, it's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That table.
That
Yep.
section right there.
Those. So yes.
Unmentionables.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty much going to tell you she's glad to see you and hopes she doesn't have to see you unless it's a social visit. Because if she has to see you for her job, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, if you need anything, talk to Neville.
Oh well.
Yeah, he will try to help as much as he can for you. His door is always open.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it was
Thank
nice
you.
to see you again. I think we met a
Me
long time
too.
ago. It's been a while.
Been a while.
It's been a while.
Thanks.
All right.
I think the only other thing that Gideon does is asks one of the house elves. She writes a little note down.
Yep.
And then asks a house elf to go give it and a bowl of ketchup to Fred. And she just wrote a little, just a little congratulations note.
Okay.
He knows he was nervous, so she's gonna go send him a little note.
Okay. Perfect.
That's
The
cute.
gift of
ketchup.
ketchup.
Yeah.
Because I'm making that now.
Yeah.
That's the thing
Yeah.
now.
Give me a quick. Are you gonna look to see the response or just?
Yeah, I want to make sure he gets it.
Okay, give me a perception because he'd be at the opposite. Well, a couple over. There's people in the way.
You
What
want me
is
to
your
roll a
passive?
perception?
Sorry, your passive's what? 20 perception. Okay. He's gonna think it's soup.
I
He just
am
sees a
wildly
bowl.
unsurprised by
Yeah.
that information and also so pleased about it.
Yeah, he's just gonna go more soup. Yeah.
I just poke I poke Albus. Look.
Yeah, he's named correctly, isn't he?
Stupid.
Weirdly enough, though, George was telling me that the entrance to the Gryffindors is now a picture of Fred, Uncle Fred. He's the got his portrait there for the entrance now.
Aw.
So I guess that's good. Yeah,
Do you think we should visit at some point?
probably wouldn't hurt to say hi.
Okay. You'll
Yeah.
go with me though?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We could have a family day of it if we're allowed over there. We'll have
I
to
think
ask.
every day is a family day. There's just too
Yeah.
many of us not to be.
True.
Okay. But we'll plan it
Yeah.
later. Maybe after
Okay.
classes have started.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Perfect. Since there's no Gryffindors, I figured I'd throw that in because that's who I had as the entrance to the Gryffindors.
Sure.
Aw.
Now, anything else anyone wants to do before we retire to your dormitories and find your pets?
Yeah, I'll do one thing.
Sure.
Like, so Klauth has a very high perception of like when things are off or when.
Yep.
Anyways, he gets the heebie-jeebies about the Great Hall, and is it possible I can run like an insight check to see if there's like anything like weird or unfamiliar going on? It's not necessarily. It can be non-magical.
Well, yeah, everything in here is weird and out of place for the most part. The whole like ceiling is glowing. Looks like it's starry out there with floating chandeliers. This whole place is just like one big magical, probably give you the heebie-jeebies, and not too sure how most things work. But for the most part, nothing looks wrong.
Okay.
Mhm. Yep. Okay.
Maddie nudges him and just says, "What class are you looking forward to?"
He says very quietly, transfiguration. Transfiguration.
Why are we whispering?
He's feeling very self-conscious ever since having a run-in with someone from his house. So he's just he's not whispering. He's just saying it quietly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
why are you excited about that one? Who's the teacher for that one? Let me look.
McGonagall's.
My God. Oh yeah, her son or
Yep.
Nephew.
grandson.
Nephew.
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 Oh.
Yeah, trying to figure out her family line was a little weird to see if there was any.
Yeah.
He's like, you know me. I wanna tinker. I wanna do mastercraft. Like,
Yeah.
I want to build robots, and I want them to come alive. Can that be in here? Can we do steampunk stuff in here?
We will figure that out as the school year goes.
Maddie says, I have no idea, but that sounds really cool.
All right. So you guys are all going to have a couple students at the end of the evening come up to you and introduce themselves as the prefects of each of your house and show you exactly where you guys got to go. I don't have to do the Gryffindors, which is good. We will start off. Let's do alphabeticals. Let's do the Hufflepuff first. So you Hufflepuff students.
Never mind.
Sorry, go.
All right.
No, I was wondering if you're just skipping Gryffindor because we don't have any,
Yes.
Yeah.
or if you didn't realize it was alphabetically first.
No, I'm skipping it because there's no
Both
point
seemed likely.
in doing it because none of you will
Just
ever
wondering.
get the password or find out anything about it, so we're just ignoring the Gryffindors.
That sounds like a challenge.
It is a great challenge. So yes, we will do Hufflepuffs first, and I will move you into the Hufflepuff common room
Ooh.
map.
That is so cute.
So that is going to be your common room, and the dormitories look like this one.
That is pretty cute.
That's pretty cute. Yeah.
That is how I expect Hufflepuff to look.
Yeah.
So to start, I think I'll move you back to... No, we'll leave you in the dormitories. That's fine. All right.
It's
So
just like
you were...
pie on the table.
Yes, of course.
So you're going to be introduced to one lady. She's going to come up. She's going to say, hi. It's almost, well, it's way past our bedtime, so I'm going to gather all you first years and take you to where your dormitories are. I am Constance Drew. I am your head girl and prefect for the ladies of Hufflepuff.
Oh, she's cute. They're
And
all
that
cute.
is-
He's
So-
adorable.
Oh, she's cute.
Anytime you need to ask a question or anything about Hufflepuff while you're in your dormitories or whatnot, you come to me. And then another gentleman's going to come up and introduce himself to the gentleman and go, I'm Yosh Fu. I do what she does.
I do what she does.
I'm also here.
Can I get an
am
insight check just to see if he's like, I do what she does, but like there's romantic interest there kind of thing?
You can, yes, you will know he is Japanese.
Drama.
What Hallmark are you trying to start right now?
I like it.
Shoot,
Go
it's a
for it.
25.
Yeah. You can tell that they deal with each other on a daily basis, but there might be something there for him and probably nothing there for her.
Not for her. Yeah.
Oh,
Yep. Yeah.
Good.
nice. It's nice to meet you guys. Is that pie up for grabs?
So the Hufflepuff common room is entered from the same corridor as the Hogwarts kitchen. Proceeding past the large still life that forms the entrance to the latter, a pile of large barrels is to be found stacked in a shadowy stone recess on the right-hand side of the corridor. The barrel 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, will open if tapped. Oh, yes. So the barrel 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, will open if tapped in the rhythm of, and he's going to tap it, Helga Hufflepuff. So a sloping entrance will part inside the barrels will just basically part, and a big opening will unveil for you. It'll travel upwards a little way until a cozy, round, low-ceilinged room is revealed, reminiscent of a badger's set. So this kind of looks like a little badger's burrow. The room is decorated in the cheerful bee-like colors of yellow and black, emphasized by the use of highly polished honey-colored wood for the tables and the round doors which lead to the boys' and girls' dormitories. Everything is furnished with comfortable wooden bedsteads, all covered in a patchwork of quilts. There is a colorful profusion of plants and flowers everywhere. This is like a little mini garden everywhere you are. So they're going to take you around. You're going to already have a couple of the second and the other students here. And Constance is going to take the girls to their dormitory, and Yosh is going to take the boys to their dormitory. You will find all of your stuff is there, plus a few extras. So basically, there's going to be some house-colored like items, scarf, hat, winter cloak, just a whole bunch of stuff to keep you warm. Even though you're near the kitchens, this place probably would be one of the warmest places in the school for dormitories. So you're probably not going to need them until you go outside. So yeah, that is your area where you're going to be for a while. You're nice and close to pretty much everything. If you look at the map, you will see that you're pretty close to where you just were. You have, I think, the shortest walk between all the other people.
I am incessantly pinging this bed in the far corner, next to the window, next to the fireplace with a cat on it. I want it.
I want the,
Does it come with a cat?
Does it come with a cat? Yeah.
So all of your stuff will be there in a pile. They'll let you like choose your own bed and area and whatnot. Even though like the map says there's 6, we'll just say that there's probably like a wall between 3 of you, so it's like 3 in one area, 3 in the other. And the boys will be the exact same, just on a different level. Okay. So that is the Hufflepuffs. Next in line, I believe, is the Ravenclaws.
Oh boy, yes.
I know. So I will move you over to the Ravenclaw common room.
Are we doing the whole thing that was suggested?
You want your riddle, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Riddle. Yeah, you are.
Okay.
Riddle me this.
I'm gonna try, guys.
Wait, what am I missing?
That's okay.
The riddle you need to answer to get into the Ravenclaw.
Yeah, so Ravenclaws need to answer a riddle, and they're like, "What if there's an actual riddle?" So I'm like,
"There is."
Going.
Give me a sec to find where I put them.
Oh boy!
Ah, there they are. Beautiful.
I'm not gonna figure it out. Let me think.
No, you should. Even I did.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I tested them first. So that is your common room, and this is your dormitory.
Oh.
Oh. Wait, can I see the common room again? I missed it.
I'll go back to the common room.
Please.
That is the Ravenclaw common room.
All right.
So, you are going to be introduced, Ravenclaws, by... So first, you're going to have... Once I find him... your head, he's in his 5th year. He's going to introduce himself as Larry Styles. He's going to pretty much tell you the exact same thing. If you need anything, he is your man for the bed. And your prefect and head girl for the ladies is one Cindy Gale.
Ooh.
So those are the 2 people you get to deal with if you have any issues. So the Ravenclaw common room, or for Ravenclaw House, is located in Ravenclaw Tower. It's a little ways away. It is one of the airiest rooms at Hogwarts. It is a wide circular room with graceful arched windows that punctuate the walls, which are hung with blue and bronze silks and a midnight blue carpet covered in stars, which is reflected onto the domed ceiling. The room is furnished with blue tables, chairs, and a divan. Next to the door leading up to the dormitories stands a tall statue of Rowena Ravenclaw made of solid white marble. Portraits of famous Ravenclaws hang on the walls. Ravenclaws also have their own library within the common room, which is nowhere as big as the main library, but it all has almost as many books. The personal library is located in a niche. During the day, Ravenclaw students have a spectacular view of the school grounds, being up so high, including the Great Lake, Forbidden Forest, Quidditch pitch, herbology greenhouses, and the surrounding mountains. So as you go up, you're going to come across a door with a big eagle-shaped knocker. And it is going to look around at everybody and just go, well now. Where'd I put it?
Did it say? Does it say
Would
that?
like-
Where did I put it?
No, that's me.
Did you check your pocket?
That's
Yeah.
me. It's just going to look and ask a question. What comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years?
Can you repeat
Oh,
that?
the letter M.
Ha! That's okay. That is the correct answer, though. So
What
what
was it?
comes?
What'd you say?
What comes
The letter
once in a
M.
minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years?
Oh.
The
I
letter
just
M.
want you all to know that I also got that one, and
You
I'm super
did
proud of
almost.
myself.
You did get that.
What was the
So
answer?
quickly.
What
The
was
letter
it?
M.
Yeah. So what comes once in a minute? The word
There's
minute
one
only
M
has
in
one
the
M.
word minute. There's 2 M's in the word moment, and there's no M's in 1,000 years.
Okay.
Yeah. So anytime you,
I know that one. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
there's
I
I
already
did a
knew it,
couple
but it's
simple ones just to start.
Yeah, fair.
'Cause
Your
you're
first years, it's fine.
yes. The older students will have harder ones. So anytime you guys come in here during the day, I will ask you a riddle. I have a lot of them.
Ava's just gonna spam the door. You know that, right?
Yeah, she just opens and closes it.
Yep, that's how you access the Ravenclaw dorms. So yeah,
do
inside
love
pretty much
riddles.
the exact same. You're gonna have your pets there, all your stuff. You're gonna most of your bedding and everything is because you're so high up. You're in the coldest room, and it does get cold in Scotland. So you are gonna be bundled up for the most part when you're up here, even in the summer.
Oh, nice.
So there's lots of, like, most of your beds are, like, covered in thick fur. There's lots of things to keep you warm.
Nice.
Okay. And last but not least, our Slytherin crew.
Wow.
Hey.
So I will take you first to the common rooms. This is your Slytherin common room.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then your dormitories.
Ooh, I have to zoom out.
Yeah, it was really big.
It's a big map, yeah.
Ooh. Are there
Nice.
windows?
You're in the basement. You're technically in the dungeon, so no.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's not windows per se, but during the description you will see what you do have. Actually,
Oh, go ahead.
Though. So the Slytherin. Oh, I need to introduce you to the Pots. What am I doing? Your prefects.
Ah.
They are twins.
Mm.
They're going to introduce you themselves as Daniel and Rachel Potts. They're also in their 5th year.
They look.
The objectively incorrect way to spell Rachel, for the record.
Yeah, well,
It's my middle name.
there's many different ways. It did not give me a correction, so I can change that to
I said
an
objectively.
LE if you'd like.
No, that's way wronger.
I know.
It's fine. I'm just kidding.
Anyway, those are your head of the house. There are other prefects for the 6th year and 7th year. These are for the 5th year prefects will deal with the 1st years and 2nd years and part of the 3rd years. Each of you will also have 2 more prefects that you'll be introduced that deal with the 4th and 5th years, and the 7th year prefects deal with the 6th and 7th year students. So there are more for you to get introduced to later. And sorry, you were going to say something.
No, I was just to say that it looks suspiciously like James Potter.
Gotcha. funny.
It
So
does.
these-
Double life.
What do you want?
Yeah. The Slytherin common room is located in the dungeons at Hogwarts, reflecting the cunning and ambition of its members. To access it, one must navigate a concealed entrance hidden behind a tapestry adorned with snakes, which slides aside after the current password is said to reveal a passage leading down into the depths of the castle. Danielle and Rachel are going to come up and look at everybody and go, the current password for the week, and they're going to look around and make sure no one is doing anything, is ambitiousness. So for you, Slytherin, I will type that out and put it in Discord for you.
Yes, thank you. I was trying to spell it, and it was definitely wrong. That was wildly incorrect.
Ambitiousness.
Thank you.
You are welcome. That will change every 2 weeks for you. It will also be posted up on the board in your dormitory. I think, yeah, it's just you. Everyone else is... The Hufflepuff one is nice and easy. So Constant and Yosh, when you guys were in the Hufflepuff room too, would have let you know if anyone taps the barrels incorrectly, they won't open. And if anyone other than a Hufflepuff comes through, they will be automatically doused in vinegar and ported outside. To make sure no one comes in the Hufflepuff common room. It's the only one that really has any measures. So people else can't get in, because theirs is just a rhythm. Everyone else is either a password or a riddle. Right, where was I? Upon entering, one finds themselves in a dimly lit chamber with low ceilings and stone walls, giving it an atmosphere of mystery and secrecy. The room is decorated in shades of green and silver, the colors of Slytherin House, with plush furnishings and elegant touches befitting its members' refined tastes. You are a very highly refined people. Large windows offer a view of the murky waters of Hogwarts Lake, the Black Lake. And randomly you might see a large squid go by. It knows you're there, but nothing can see through. You can see out, but nothing can see in. So your entire common room area and part of the dormitories is just the water. So you're going to see lots of fish and things, and maybe the odd otter. Eventually. The common room features comfortable seating areas arranged around a crackling fireplace where students gather to socialize, study, and plot their ambitions. You also, like the Ravenclaws, have your own little library in there that you can sit in and enjoy from time to time. Overall, the Slytherin common room exudes an aura of sophistication and power, reflecting the traits valued by members of this ambitious and resourceful house. It serves as a sanctuary where Slytherins can come together to pursue their goals, forge aliases that will serve them well in the pursuit of greatness. That is just strictly all taken from the wiki.
I genuinely need to know if it says aliases or alliances. Because both are hilarious.
Sorry, alliances.
Okay.
Either will work.
Because now I'm going to forge an alias.
It's going to be both. Yeah.
It's going to be both.
There's a lot of writing here, sorry.
No, I just wanted to know if they were like, yeah, they're fully making fake names in there.
You're
like,
Slytherin.
as part of the official
Of course
wiki.
you are. No, the wiki didn't have that. That was just me. Yeah. So yeah, you basically are in a dungeon surrounded by the Black Lake. So you have a great murky view. During the daytime, it's probably going to be nice and bright. At nighttime, you're not going to be able to see much. But yeah, those are your common rooms. And I believe we'll probably end there because I think that's a good spot. And next session, we'll start with you getting to know your area. Sorry, yeah, Ava?
I was going to say, if we were going to still do it, I was just going to suggest it would be fun to know what everybody does just before going to bed after this day.
Okay, absolutely. What would you guys like to do for your first night?
I think that'd be fun to know.
Make sure my pet's there.
Yeah, they're all definitely
Actually,
there.
Okay.
Yes.
Alonso agrees with Gideon.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
for once. Is like looking for Mr. Eleganto.
We're on like separate. We're in separate rooms, but we both like immediately go find our pets and breathe a sigh of relief that we don't know the others also doing.
Yep. Definitely.
I take a bed as far away from Sophia as possible. She seems like she's going to be a lot.
Well, currently,
Alonso wants...
you and her are the only females in Slytherin.
Yes,
in your
so I
first
take
year.
a bed as far away as possible.
Okay. Yeah.
I have something.
Sure. Go for it.
Yeah. Okay. When I get Herschel, is it possible that he has like another like trinket or something like that he's stolen from somewhere?
He probably would have just got there by the time you guys came up, so he wouldn't have had time to really do anything. But he's probably definitely jumping in and out of his little pool and probably getting everything wet because he's probably enjoying himself bouncing around and probably playing with everything. But there's no like pile of shinies yet.
Okay.
Yet. But yeah, you're also Ravenclaw, so most of your first year students will probably not enjoy him on their stuff.
Oh no. There's not like a magical way to keep things from getting wet?
Not yet for you. You haven't learned that.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind.
Yep.
I just have a question. Is it
Sure.
possible, given the location of the dungeon, for me to set up the Weasley's wide web? Or will it not work because we're underwater?
You'd still have to find an open window somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
There would be some, because they'd probably... Yeah, we'll say there's going to be something small, probably in the library area, like the little niche.
Okay.
We'll say that's just up enough that there'd be a little spot for it, yes.
I don't do it that night, but I do clock that information for later.
Perfect. Beautiful.
I can imagine Gideon just setting up the Wizard Wide Web in the owlry.
It's so far away.
That is a good point. If it wasn't, though,
yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Animals,
Hagrid's house, yeah.
Windows, yes.
All right.
Good point.
Yep.
I forgot it's far away.
And I completely forgot when I gave that to you that I'm putting you in the dungeon.
I know. I was like, that's why I asked if there was a window.
Wait, the
We'll make one.
reception though.
Yeah, we'll make one. What would Zabini like to do?
So Zabini, after confirms Mr. Eleganto is as comfortable as possible.
Yeah,
He
Mr.
starts
Eleganto
laying
is probably...
imperiously.
He's probably going to be upset that he doesn't get his own fucking bed. He's going to look at all the men that are around you and just go, none of these are for me.
He gives me a look. He gives Alonso like a look like, "Where's mine?" He's
Yeah.
like, we'll work on it. He'll grab him, like he'll like kind of like make sure he's okay, pamper him a little bit.
Yeah.
And then he'll get out like a bit of parchment and he'll like start writing.
Okay.
And he'll literally ponder. He goes, And on the parchment he'll write Ava Harper ?
Start his list. Beautiful.
And then it's like gonna like headline Vendetta ? He's gonna like. And he looks. He shows Mr. Eleganto. He's like, we'll keep an eye on this one.
Yeah, Mr. Eleganto will probably
straight-
come over and see what you're doing and just give you a little
He'll
nod
straighten-
of, okay.
Yeah, it'll straighten
Bless
his
you.
bow tie. It's a bit crooked. He's like,
Thanks. Dang, Ava, even the cat's against you.
The cat is going to look at the bed, look at you, and just kind of just go, this is my side, and just go over up to like one corner and just look
he
at you
totally
again and
caters
just,
to him.
yeah.
Totally
It's
caters
like,
to him.
if I
Like, he
take up
does
too much
up the
room,
bed
that's
for
your
him.
own problem.
Yeah, he literally like gets him comfortable and like,
Yep.
tucks him in.
The bed is his. You are allowed in.
He's allowing
now.
Alonso
For now.
to sleep on that. Whatever.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Before we go, I will tell you. So, Fred, well, the Gryffindors, I'm not going to bother because you're not there. So, for your Slytherins, Albus has a pygmy puff. Scorpius has the pseudo dragon, which he is immensely enjoying right now. Craig Boker Jr., he has a baby Niffler. Vincent Goyle, he has a giant purple toad. Gideon's obviously got Andy the Otter. We have Mr. Eleganto. Sophia has told you she does have her ragdoll cat. So those are your Slytherin pets. Your Hufflepuff pets. Carl Jenkins, he has a crow, so enjoy the sounds of a crow. Allison Finnegan has a pug dog, little pug. Su Shen, she also has a pseudo-dragon. Kiki Wang, the Japanese exchange student, has a great horned owl. And Maddie has a Ori. And Lorcan and Lysander both have massive jackrabbits. So those are your Hufflepuff lovely pets to play with. Yeah, I know, we're finishing here shortly. And for your Ravenclaws, the Follies, the twins, one has a Chinese wrinkle dog, and the other has a hairless cat. Ava also does have her scorpion. Claire Flamel has her rock crab pet. Danny Thomas has a fruit bat. Amelia's obviously got Winston, and Klauth has Hershey. Those are your pets that you get to play with. And with that, we will finish.
Oh,
okay. Sorry, go.
We didn't get to hear like what Amelia and Maddie are doing.
If Gideon, if you gotta go, by
I gotta go.
Yeah, I know, that's fine.
Okay.
We'll
Bye,
finish
guys.
everyone else,
This
but
was
also
fun.
yeah.
I got
Bye.
plans later.
Bye, sorry.
Not that I don't want to know what you're doing, but I have to go.
We're at our 4-hour mark, so
No, you're good.
I see.
What else would you guys like to do before we finish?
Obviously get changed, and then so at home Amelia would have like a small stack of books with a cute little pillow, and that's where Winston would be. So
Beautiful.
she'll set up like one of like the bedside tables for Winston.
Perfect.
And then read a book until she passes out.
Which will be you're pushing midnight, so it'll be pretty much soon for most of you guys because you got class in the morning.
Yeah, she'll open it and then she'll go.
Perfect. Maddie.
Just verifying. The cat does not come with the bed.
No.
Okay.
No. I'm sorry.
He gets close.
No.
It's an illusion. She's
That's
like,
fine.
"Aw." She reaches for it.
Yeah, none of the people there have a cat. I am sorry.
That's okay. That's fine.
Yep.
She's probably going to just take a seat over on that bed in the corner. And hope she's gonna let Ori out of his little ferret prison.
Okay. Ori and the
probably...
great horned owl would probably cuddle up.
Oh, that's really freaking cute. She's gonna continue just reading her Hogwarts book, and maybe I think she's just trying to get settled, so she's putting all her stuff down and finding homes for everything.
Okay.
Nice and simple.
Perfect.
And Klauth?
What would Klauth be doing for the evening?
Klauth. Klauth is oh my gosh. I don't know. I think he's just going to bed.
Big day. It's like, I'm out.
Yeah, I was gonna say like he's probably cuddling with Herschel. He's probably doing more sketches. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
So I hate to bring the mood down.
That's
Ava.
okay. I assumed it was going to happen.
Ava is going to, as soon as they're in the Ravenclaw room, even whilst before everyone settles down in the room, she's gonna find like she wants the bed that is like from the door. If you're sat on the floor next to the bed, you won't see them.
Okay.
And she'll like sat down kind of almost hidden after the bed, opening her favorite book, looking at her pet scorpion and eating one of her Portuguese cakes that she brought, and just crying.
Okay.
Oh.
And she's just like, if anybody like comes in, they would just hear her say, Nothing went well. I hate
Just sniffling.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't even know if it would be in English, but it might even be in Portuguese. But she's just like sniffling and tearing and crying, and food like stuffing her face, like emotional eating.
Eating her emotions, basically.
100%.
Eating her feelings.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
With the vivarium in front of her.
Yeah, for you Ravenclaws, you got more females there than males. All you got is Addison and Klauth for the males. So you do have lots of girls around you if you wanted to talk to any of them for comfort. Okay. Have we done everyone, I think?
I think so.
I think so.
I think so.
Oh,
Cool.
one very last thing, and then
Sure.
Maddie's done. She's gonna use. I think she wants to cast Lumox, which is light, which is a cantrip.
Lumos.
To create little fairy lights around her bed, and that's it. Then she's done. She's nesting.
Most likely you already have them, but yes, that'll add to the Hufflepuff. Yep. Definitely.
Okay, actually, can Klaus do something too?
Sure.
Very very short. So Klaus brought from home. You know, his favorite drink is Coca-Cola. And so he had like a glass bottle of Coca-Cola. He was feeling like sentimental, or he was having like Heimweh or something like that. And so he takes the glass bottle of Coca-Cola and like opens it. And then before he starts drinking it, he gives the bottle cap to his otter.
Okay. I like that.
And then he's just chugging like a Coca-Cola.
Okay. Some good sentimental vibes. Perfect.
Yay!
Perfect. Well, that was a fun session 2. I'm glad I got you where I needed you to be. Where I wanted you to be. Yep.
Going well.
Yeah.
Like herding cats with us.
That's okay.
At least some of us got in,
Yes.
The Rye House.
The hat is
like,
never wrong.
I made this choice. I know what I'm doing. I swear.
The hat is never wrong. Perfect. Well, I want to thank all the watchers and listeners, and we will see you in 2 weeks.
Yes. Before we go, I will just very quickly do the announcements for the channel.
Sure.
So thank everybody for watching. I also will say that and tell you what you can look forward to this coming week. So tomorrow at 9 a.m. EST on the Discord server, we have My Game, A Damned Deal, which is the story of a group that is going to the Nine Hells to rescue a lost soul from a contract. We have on Monday at 6:30 p.m. Sorry, at 7:30 p.m. EST.
I think so.
Dragonlance.
I don't remember anymore.
Thank you. I'm a bit confused because of the time zone. Like, you guys changed, I haven't, so I'm kind of trying to go for it.
It says 7:30, so yeah.
Yeah, and then we have on Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. EST Astoria for our, believe, third session. So I think there's going to be 2 new people added. So there's going to be 2 new players. So come check out every crazy thing that's happening with that. On Thursday, again on the channel at 9 a.m. EST, we have Of Giants and Dragons, which is a Belvedere game, which is really, really fun, but you have to join the Discord to check it out. And finally, next Saturday, a week from today, at the same time, we will have Strixhaven Magical Multiverse with, almost the entire cast is here. By Professor Draconic, that you guys know here as Alonso. So we have quite a full week of really cool stuff happening. So come join the Discord, come check it out. And that's it.
Perfect. Well, thanks everybody for enjoying the session. I hope you enjoyed it. We got everyone sorted.
Brandon.
Yay!
Yay!
Made it. Cool time.
Bye everyone.
Bye guys.
Bye. Oh wow, that was challenging.
I'm over here trying to reset my iPad passcode because I don't know what it is.
Oh, did we lose immediately?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let me just message her on Discord.
That's fine. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna wear that.
Did you want her to
next
be
time.
here for the debrief?
I will stop in a second.
Okay, I gotta hit